sucker. One by one, all these bloodhounds keep coming. Sleep in the casket you made. You're gone, sucker. But you're mad if you thought I'd let you go. No. Get the fuck out of my head. So long, sucker. I don't wanna see you. I hate this life. Whoa. Get your fingers out of my hair. You're gone, sucker. Good luck killing me, 'cause I'm already dead inside. Dirty little animals, you cannibals, eat your supper. One by one, all these vultures keep coming. Pretty little lamb, don't come down here. You're gone, sucker. But you're mad if you thought I'd let you go. Get the fuck out of my head. So long, sucker. I don't wanna see you. I hate this life. Whoa. Get your fingers out of my hair. You're gone, sucker. Good luck killing me, 'cause I'm already
Get the fuck out of my head. So long, sucker. I don't wanna see you. I hate this life. Oh, get your fingers out of my hair. You're gone, sucker.
good luck killing me, 'cause I'm already dead inside. Get your fingers out of my hair. You're gone, sucker. Good luck killing me, 'cause I'm already dead inside.
Come for the trading, but stay for the fun. Happy trading, everyone. My name is Xauusd, and welcome to some live session here with me for gold and Bitcoin, and potentially also silver. I hope you're doing well, guys. I hope you had a great Friday and a great weekend. It was a very nice trading day, Friday. A little bit volatile, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Now we have another situation. Now we have bank holiday, which means the market is moving very slowly, which means I had to go live a little bit earlier and not wait for New York session, because literally I don't think we're going to see much movement from the New York session, because there are literally no movement in the market when it comes to bank holiday. So I think gold will just either continue going up, or it will actually react from that daily fair value gap, since there is no banks or institutions that can come in at the moment. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen tomorrow when the bank opens again. How are you, brother? I'm doing very well. I hope you're doing well, bro. So as always, we talked about it before, guys. We came out of this huge consolidation phase from here right there. That was your consolidation, that was your range, that was your accumulation for more buys from 2000. After that, we broke out, we created an engulfing candle, closed above, the monthly closed above, and then we had a rally on gold. Then we had a little bit of consolidation into this triangle formation that we formed here back then, where people were starting to sell back down to 2000 and thought like, okay, we're going back to 2000, but it was too early. Again, we had it here where people again tried to sell it down to 2000, and again it was too early. But now I think what we're seeing is that a more retracement into the 3500 3600 level for a sweep below this low into this monthly fair value gap would make sense for me at least. So what I'm gonna do here, guys, is that I'm gonna mark out the previous breakout right there, and this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a retracement back into this fair value gap, either here at the Fibonacci level here from 3680 down to 3589. Okay, so that's your, this is going to be your Fib level. I'm just going to put it here, Fib level. This will be waiting for. It can happen today, it can happen tomorrow, probably not today because it's bank holiday, right? But it can happen like this week, or it can happen next week, but I think it's gonna happen. I think we are due to some more pullback. I don't think that we're just gonna come up now and grab this all-time high and then just be rallying from there. I think we need a little bit more of a sweep. So that's what I'm looking for. This is the level where I'm really gonna buy. Okay, now going to the weekly, you can also see how this lines up with what happened before. We broke out and we started having this rally from here, so it will just make sense to come down and touch some of these levels here. So what you can see here, what you notice here on the weekly, is that we have no bottom wick. And if you notice it from the other levels here, we had a bottom wick here, we had a bottom wick here. So what do I always tell you guys? Well, there's something called wick fill liquidity. So if you see this as this was the wick, the first wick coming down to this weekly fair value gap, then you had a second wick bouncing from this level, creating some kind of John Wick candle here, also doji candle, like looking like it's pushing up, coming up into this previous weekly order block. But then again, it looks like it could actually sweep down after creating an Elliott wave. So if you don't know what an Elliott wave is, it's basically 5 waves going into a Fib level, and then from there it's going to go down. So I'm not going to base all my analysis on this. I'm just saying that do not be surprised if this is not going to just rally and come up for all-time high. I told you before on the daily, we had this daily fair value gap right here that haven't been mitigated, that haven't been tested yet, but it's almost there. We are so close to touch it. Once we touch it, either we're gonna fill half of it or fill the entire thing, or just tap here, and then we could come down, flip this, have a daily and weekly flip, and come down into these Fib levels. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but that is what I'm telling you, that is my overall analysis. So I'm not just gonna, you know, keep buying, because it's too risky to buy before we actually take out this high and start coming up to the all-time highs, right? So I will be buying, of course, if we see a lot of confirmation for it, but overall I'm selling into this bearish daily order fair value gap and order block. Okay, all right, so that's the overall analysis, guys. Let's get some Is everybody 100% with me on what I'm looking for on the higher time frames going into the lower time frames now? Are you 100% with me? Hello Medin, hello Dio, hello M7, hello Fem. Can we get some yes in the chat, guys? You're with us? Yes, great. So this is where we're gonna sell from, guys. This daily fair value gap, and we are so close to it. We have no bottom wick here. We are kind of like bouncing from the EMA here, but I would like to see the 4-hour now create either a rejection here right before the fair value gap, creating a double top here like we did here. You remember here, guys, on the 4-hour, look at this, boom, boom, double top, and then we went all the way down to 3,886. Could the same thing happen here again? Definitely could, but I would just like to see us tap into the daily fair value gap, so at least we know it has been mitigated, right? So let's go into the hourly and see what happens. So we are forming a low here coming into this hourly fair value gap right there. Very nice. We tapped into the 50% and then we bounced up. Okay, now we do not have a bottom wick here, but we did react from this hourly fair value gap right there. If I delete this one and we put this here, then we can see we're very bullish here right now. The 30-minute we can see here, we create an order block. We're starting to create a 30-minute candle here. This is your high. Now going into the 15-minute, you can see how you again starting to push up. But overall, this is a accumulation zone, right? This is accumulation phase. This is your range, right? So we have no breakouts. So we have to be very, very careful when we are going to trade here, guys. Have to be very, very careful because you created a higher high, higher low, but then you didn't create higher highs anymore. Then you create a lower low, and then you create a higher high again. So you have broken structure here, and now it looks like we are bouncing from this level, coming up, filling these wicks up here. So let's see on the 3-minute if we can get some kind of confirmation. So the thing is, guys, if we get a 3-minute order block, creating a double bottom here in the lower time frame, then I could take a small buy, very, very small buy, right? With stop loss below this EMA, targeting these highs, right? That's all we can do for now, because there's literally nothing we can do. We haven't broken any highs, we haven't broken out, we haven't done anything other than we can see here that what we're forming here is now we got a sweep. We swept this low, and now you're kind of consolidating into these highs here. Once you take out the highs, the daily fair value gap is just up here. So what we could do is we could take this trade here once this closes bullish. But I want to see this hourly close and respect, because you can see here, if this closes, we could easily get a 1-hour order block here or a rejection from this high. So we're not in any trades yet, guys. And what I need here is for price to close bullish. Good to see you live, AXQ, SQ. I hope you're doing well, guys. So I'm not trying to just take a trade to take a trade, but if I wanted to take something on the lower time frame, guys, we can take just a tiny trade here, right? We stop loss below here. Look at this. This is like, it's literally like it's 30 pips, right? It's 30 pips. So once this closes bullish, we can just target these highs, okay? We can just target these highs because we are consolidating. There is 12 minutes until the next hourly. So guys, I'm gonna take a little buy here. I'm gonna take a little buy, stop loss below here. Okay, just target these highs. Just target these highs. That's all. Okay, just target these highs. That's all. Okay. So once you come up and you tap 46 or 46.1. Okay. So just a tiny one in Xauusd. Buy. If you come down, hit stop loss, it's 30 pips. It's literally nothing, guys. Okay. So don't be discouraged or anything like that. We're just targeting these highs because what we're creating here is consolidation, but a consolidation at the top, right? So stop loss below here and then just target the high. We're not doing anything very crazy specific or anything like that. It's not the greatest setup or anything like that. We're simply just targeting the highs, okay? Stop loss is 40, okay? TB1 is going to be for 30 pips, all right? Literally, that's it. That's it, guys. That's it. 30 pips, okay? TB2 is going to be the daily fair value gap, which is going to be 160. All right, so we put 159, okay? That's it, okay? That's it. That's all, okay? Not doing anything crazy here. We're just targeting these highs. Okay? We're just targeting these highs, okay? We're running here. 10 pips. Is everybody with me on this? This is nothing crazy. You can hold this trade once we take out this high, but you cannot be sure that you can hold this trade. All right? Okay. We're moving 10 pips, almost 20 pips. All right. We're moving 20 pips here. Once you target this high, I'm going to trail the stop loss, okay? The 1 minute close bullish here. You got a 1 minute bullish closure here, right at the above of the high. Let's see here. If you can use this now as a support on the 1 minute, then we have a good layer here on above. Okay. Just a small trade. Nothing crazy. I just want to target the daily fair value gap. That's all. I just want to target the daily fair value gap. That's all. Okay, we're running 20 pips here, guys. Running 20 pips. We got a good bounce from here. So now I'm gonna trail my stop loss to just above entry for a risk-free trade. Okay, now I'm completely risk-free, and I'm gonna take some partial here. Okay, because it could come down again. So it's only 20 pips. I took partial of 20 pips, and now are we gonna target this high or not? Okay. So your new stop loss here now is 41.7. Right? All right. If it comes down and taps it, it's totally fine. It's totally fine because we're not doing something crazy here. We are in a accumulation phase. We're in a consolidation. And the only thing I base this off is that we are in a uptrend. We swept out the low and we created 2 consecutive bottoms here. Okay, that's all. I waited for the 3 minutes to close, creating 2 order blocks, lining next to each other in a fair value gap that was respected. And then I took a small buy. That's it. If it comes down, here's BE now. It's totally fine. That's not the trade. This is just a little bit of a, just like a little partial, okay? We took partial here. And now if it comes down and hits it again, it's totally fine. Just so you guys don't be crazy or anything like that and be like, oh, but that's such a shitty trade or whatever. Like, it's literally just target the daily fair value gap. But if you're not ready to break out yet, then we are waiting for New York session. Even though I don't think we're gonna have a lot of movement in the New York session. Silver is at 51.1. It's too risky to trade, bro. It's too risky to trade. We maybe be able, we can maybe buy silver at $49 dollars, but I cannot buy it above 50 because that could be a sweep. Okay, guys, we're still in. We're still in. Is anybody in this trade with me? Anybody in this trade with me? Okay. Now I will trail my stop loss. To 43.5. Okay. 43.8. 43.9. Okay. So completely risk-free here. 0.9 pips. Risk-free. Alright. Yeah, got in. Nice. Alright, guys. And there should be right there. Okay. So that was only 20 pips. Trade 1. 20 pips. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. I just wanted to show you guys that it is possible to scalp in this. I know you guys are a lot of scalpers and you're probably looking for waiting for coming down at the bottom of the box, and then you will buy, and then up at the top of the box you will sell. So if you're looking at a box, you know, like this, if you say this is the phase you're in, well, then most people, they will, you know, be buying here, buying here, buying here, and they will sell here, sell here, sell here. But what happened is that if you buy here, right, you're gonna be swept out. So you see that? So I'm not much into this, like, you know, buy at the bottom of the box and sell at the top of the box. I'm more waiting for breakouts, or waiting for fair value gaps, or waiting for Gulfier candles. So yeah. So we're still accumulating, guys. But there's 6 minutes until the hourly closure. If you have any questions, please let me know in the chat. And W for everybody who's here. So let's see here if we got anything else. The 4 hour could still be flipping. Just remove all these layers here. You see how it's struggling come up, right? And you can see how before, when we were up here, we rejected 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 here, right? That's why price is struggling so much. But there's no doubt about it, guys. I think we're gonna come up to the fair value gap, the daily fair value gap, before we're doing anything else. It looks very bullish. You can see the 2 hour here also bounced from my fair value gap there. The 1 hour is about to close here now. Once it closes, if we can tap the 50% around that level, something like this will be your previous fair value gap, right? If we can tap into that fair value gap there, we might have a second chance to buy up to the daily fair value gap. But that means that the hourly has to close bullish, and then we have to tap into that 50%, right? So do we have anything for confirmation on the lower time frame that can hold this up? No, not really. We have no fair value gaps, no nothing. It is bank holiday, guys, so a lot of choppiness, a lot of consolidation. But it's not a circus. It's not a circus. And the reason why it's not a circus is because you're not gonna be swept out back and left and right, because they're not really stop loss hunting. They were doing one thing here. They were sweeping out the people who bought here, 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 right? So if you bought here and then you got swept out, right? But it's not crazy. It's not something like, oh, we're coming down like 100 pips and then whoa, 200 pips up and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting for this hourly to close, and if we come down into this, we can buy up to the daily fair value gap, okay? And daily fair value gap is just here. If we see some kind of confirmation on the lower time frame and the higher time frame in the daily fair value gap, then I would like to sell it. Barry's SM ton silver. Which one? The break off structure there and then into the fair value gap. But I can't, bro. It's the spread is too big. The people here will be very confused and they will lose money. Not good. It's not good. So hopefully, guys, once we tap into the daily fair value gap, we can short it, okay? Once we tap in there. But if we start, you know, breaking the lows and everything like that when New York session starts, we can also be looking for sells there. I'm not looking for buys unless we take out the daily fair value gap. If we take out daily fair value gap, we come more up than 50%. We start have a lot of momentum. Then we can look for pullback for buys. That's it. Not really looking for buys, guys. But I said to you, I said it many times. If we take out the daily fair value gap, this whole thing here, I will buy. Up here, we can try to sell, but if it just takes it out straight away, you know, you cannot sell anymore, right? Then it's just buys, 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 buys. And if we're all-time highs again, we can just buy every single day, right? So, yeah. So I'm just waiting for that daily fair value gap, okay? If you have questions, put them in the chat. I hope you're doing well. Copy, copy, copy. Yeah.
Let's go!
Can we get some hype in the chat, guys? Come on, don't be that stiff. Don't be that stiff. I can see you guys. You're not typing. I want some W's in the chat. I want to see some hype. I want to see you are awake. Are you ready to trade gold or what? Are you ready to get some profit? Party. Yes, baby. Let's go. Come on. Party. Yeah. See? Powerpuff can do it. Yeah, Morty can do it. Sora can do it. Let's go. What I'm talking about. Goldie. Yeah. Sab, what are you looking for? In a trade right now? No, we were in a trade. We took 20 pips. Just a very, very quick trade. Very, very quick trade. We came down. We hit B. All right, guys. 1 hour just closed bullish right there. That means 4 hour closed bullish right there. And as you can see, there are no fair value gaps here. There are fair value gaps all the way down here. But if we don't come down there, this is just bullish, creating like higher and higher structure here. So what I would like to see, if we're gonna take any kind of buys here, guys, is a 50% tap here around the 40 level, right? If we can come down, tap this, or we start creating structure here to the upside, because you see here, you swept the lows, now you swept the highs, but then you failed to create a higher high again. So again, if you come down, you tap in here, then what we can do is we can take a buy up to the daily fair value gap. But that's it, okay? That's it. There's nothing else that I can be looking for. Fair value gap already got mitigated here. I'm just looking for that 50% tap there. See, now we're moving here. Okay, once it taps 40, what am I looking for? I'm looking for that this was a low, then this was a low, and then you will have a second low here. So if you start forming a bullish 1 minute order block here, then what you have is you have one low, two lows, and then three lows, right? And that is a clean buy setup, right? Something like that. Okay, so we have to wait and see here. As I said to you, I would like price to tap here and then form some kind of bullish momentum here for us to buy up into the daily fair value gap. But if you start breaking the lows, you start creating 3-minute engulfing candles, and you close here below, and then you come up and you tap again, then we can be looking for sales, right? At the moment, you see that? There we go, 50%, 50%, now swept, and then boom, creating some structure here. Again, this one is flipping. What did I tell you here? That's your candle right there. If this closes here, guys, I'm gonna be in the buy, okay? I'm gonna be in the buy if this closes. If this closes bullish here now, I'm gonna be in the buy. All right? Gonna be tight stop loss just below this John Wick candle here, right? But we have to close above. If we don't close above, I cannot take it. All right? Here you go. Wait for it. Has to close above. Nope. See? You see the trick? You see the trick? You see how it's trying to trick you? Right? Nothing yet. The candle has not closed yet. It's currently, nope, no buys. Just wait. Those bullets there. But we don't have that 3-minute fair value gap yet. See? So that here is your confirmation for a John Wick rejection, right? Right there, right there, right there. You're looking at the lower time frame. You have order block, 50% tap, order block, 50% tap, boom, 1 minute created structure, 3-minute close bearish, boom, no buys. Okay, you see that? You see that, guys? So now we're coming down for a wick fill here. So we can tap still, and this is 40% here, right? You can tap here, still can see how it's struggling. You see that? See how it's struggling. So all we want is some kind of confirmation on the lower time frame for a short buy, just up to the daily fair value gap. We're not talking a lot crazy. We're just talking about 60, 61, right? That's 200 pips still. It will be good. If we can get that, that will be great. But if we start breaking this low and we create a fair value gap, we come up and we retest it again, then we should get in for the sells, right? But we need to take out these lows first, because currently you created a higher high. All right. Do you have a bias for the upcoming days? Do you think we have seen the bottom? Yeah, I'm currently looking at the Elliott wave. So I'm expecting here 40 to 60, maybe 70, maybe even 90. And then we should come down again. So for me, it's still bearish. But if you check out the daily fair value gap, if you close above the daily fair value gap, of course, we're 100% bullish. Nothing I can do there. I gotta follow the trend, right? Okay, we tapped into my level. We tapped into the 3-minute family gap. Let's see. Okay, 3-minute family gap right here. Tapping into it now. Boom. Okay, so our order block got taken out here, but still respecting here. Still respecting here, let's see. 15-minute. Creating a long engulfing candle here. If this closes bearish, then we know what's gonna happen. Here comes the EMA. Okay, we're in the 5-minute family gap here, guys. Pay attention. We're in the 5-minute family gap. In the 5-minute family gap here. Alright, now, if we close bullish here, then I would like to see this high be taken out. Right? We tapped into the 5-minute family gap. We got that 50% that I was talking about. Now currently you're creating a 3-minute family gap. So if you can come up into the 3-minute family gap, you can create bullish structure in this 3-minute family gap, then we can buy. But if we come up, we fail it, and we close below this trend line, then what we can do is we can sell down, right? If 3-minute ends bullish, we buy. Yes, if it ends bullish above the family gap, yeah. Because currently you're creating a 3-minute family gap here. So this could be your rejection right there for a sell, or this could be your buy, right? So see here, guys, look at that, look at that. Again, look at that. Wick fill liquidity. If you come up here, close above here, then we can have a tight stop loss below here and take it up. But let's see. Still in the 3-minute bearish family gap. Still in the 3-minute here. Still in the 3-minute, guys. And see here, again, we did not take out the low. We closed the back above. Oh, I changed broker. I have 0.2, not 1.2. Nice. Nice, HQ. Was it a Star Trader or another broker? You see, guys, how it's trying to trick us. All right. No buys yet. Let's see. Dan, Silva, thank you so much for the follow. Nice to see your live stream. I hope you're doing well. We're currently looking at buys on gold for the daily family gap here at 161, or sells below the whole structure here. Okay, guys. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready. If we close bullish above this family gap here. No, rejecting again. Hey Orbits, if you're great. I was with you the other day. Thanks, man. You're welcome, Crazy. Evening, guys. Hello, everyone. Currently, guys, we are waiting for two scenarios. We are waiting for the daily family gap, or we are waiting to come down below the whole formation to sell. Okay? Adrian, thank you so much for the follow. Nice to see you on live stream. Look at that. Look here how it's really just starting to stop loss hunting now. You see that? We broke the high. People got in for the buys. People start selling. Then, you know, it comes back and up in the 50% now. Right? All right, let's delete this. Let's delete this. Starting to see some bearish formation here, guys. Let's look at the 3-minute. We got a 3-minute bearish engulfing candle. But then we stopped at this previous zone here, which is a buy zone at the moment. And then the 5 starts pushing down into the 5-minute family gap here. Close below. Now, if you break here, then what we can do is we can start selling down towards these lows right here. Okay? So, let me remind you, if you close below this 5-minute family gap, you can sell. Okay? You did not create a family gap here. This is why I didn't sell here. You got that 3-minute engulfing candle, but you had no retest into this 3-minute family gap here. You just had a 3-minute engulfing candle. You didn't even break structure. You haven't broken structure. You broke structure here, but then you came up, you created a higher high. So you cannot just sell this from this, guys. You cannot just sell this here. You need to see how this 5-minute is going to react. If we take out this 5-minute family gap, we come down below. Then what we can do is we can sell from there. Get it? All right. You're in the 5-minute family gap now. If you break this low and use this as a sell, then we can take tight stop loss above here and take it down. But you need to close below, close bearish, and then use that fair value gap as a confirmation for sells. So you see, guys, we're not trying to be tricked into this choppiness. We're not trying to be tricked into this. But we need the confirmation. Okay, we're almost there. Do you see how it's struggling? Do you see how it starts creating new choppiness here? Starts creating new choppiness here. So now if we box this in, we box this choppiness in here, that's the bottom of your range right there. So for this sell, you're only gonna target this low here. So from 37 to 33. So if it breaks it, it will be great. But it could potentially reverse from here, being like, you know, you buy here, right? So it all depends. And we then continue down, or is this just going to be the bottom and then you're going to come up, use the fair value gap now as a bullish structure and then come up? We can do both. Right now it's very choppy, so there's not much we can do, right? We just have to take the small scalps. I don't like scalping that much, but we are forced to take scalps. Yes, we are retesting 5-minute fair value gap. Yep, correct. So there you go. You spread, you came up again. Now, let's see. You retested twice, guys. Twice here. So if you can close above here. If you can close above here, I will take the buy. Stop loss below here. Okay? So for now, I'm bullish. Still bullish. You can close above here. Stop loss below here. Target the highs. Okay? All right? See, this is why I don't just get in for sells. This is why I don't just get in for buys. Okay? We need to make sure that what we've seen is being respected. You got respecting twice. The box is becoming more and more like it's squeeze, right? It's squeeze until at some point it's gonna break. So let's see here. So now we're creating a 15-minute family gap right there. See? 3-minute engulfing. Did we engulf the previous? We did engulf it. Yeah. So guys, this is your 1-minute family gap. And now, if we flip here, I'm gonna take a buy with stop loss below here. But if we do not flip, I'm not gonna take it. Okay? If we break now, then we're back to what we said before. Okay. Copy, copy. We fill the family gap. Now let's see how price reacts. It continues through. No buys. No buys. Okay. So wait for this. This is your 5-minute family gap. Still testing. Still testing. Okay. No trades yet. I hope everybody's clear with this. We are not in any trades. We're waiting for confirmation. We're waiting for confirmation. Right now it looks like a buy. It looks like a buy. But we have very, very structure. Three times in the 5-minute family gap. Doesn't seem to break the 5-minute family gap. So a sweep below here. And then a flip here. Using this 1 minute as a bullish confirmation would be great. Okay. Again. You see that, guys? You see? So we close below. We swept the lows. But overall, just consolidation. Just consolidation. Creating a higher high, then creating a lower low, then creating a higher high. And now testing the 5-minute family gap. Trades will be coming soon, guys. I'm sorry it goes so slow, but we're in a choppy market, right? We're waiting for either a daily family gap or a break of these lows. Okay. Still continuing down. 5 pushing down. There you go. Okay, so 5 pushing down. That means if we close bearish now, this will be your confirmation. This will be your confirmation for sells. Okay, the 5-minute family gap here will be your confirmation for sell, and the sell is only going to be for a sweep below this choppiness, right? The sell will only be a confirmation for the sweep of this choppiness, because if you come down to the end of the box, what can happen? You can reverse up and you can become bullish again, right? So if you close below here, you can use the family gap to sell, but only sell down to here. So it's going to be very tight. It's going to be very, very small trade. But if you break it, oh my days, then you have a lot of downside potential, right? So again, we came back up again. Nothing yet. 1 minute close below. Then wicks above again. 1 minute is still intact. Still pushing. Okay. I know it seems very, very attractive to just put in a sell here, guys. But I'm telling you, if this is the bottom and you're going to come up to the daily family gap, you don't want to be caught in this. All right. You do not want to be caught in this. So far we haven't closed. A lot of choppiness. A lot of choppiness. Okay, 5 minute close below. 5 minute close below. Five minute close below here. So what do I need now? I simply just need a retest into this family gap here. Right there. Or a sell down here. Okay? Once I get that, tight stop loss above here, and then target these lows. Okay, so now you're there. So if you sweep the low now, we can sell at the fair value gap. All right. There we go. We swept the low. We swept the low. So now I would like to see if price comes back up into the fair value gap, so we can sell. You got your 3-minute engulfing candle. You're waiting for a retest here, and then you can sell. Next fair value gap right there. Touching DMA now. I'm not gonna get in before I get a retest, guys. I'm not gonna get in before I get a retest. We got a 3-minute engulfing candle. But now you have the fair value gap here. Let's see. You looking for buys? No, I'm not really looking for buys, man. I'm looking for a retest into the fair value gap for sells. Okay, guys. So here's your fair value gap. Here's your fair value gap. Once you test the fair value gap, right? Once you test the fair value gap, you can sell. Target the lows. All right. There you go. Didn't test it, right? We didn't tap it. No, we didn't tap it. We haven't closed yet, so we have not created a fair value gap. Only on the 1 minute. Only on the 1 minute. So wait for this fair value gap to be completed, and then we can sell from the fair value gap. But you need to close below. One minute has closed below. Confirmed. 3 minutes, 5 minutes still haven't closed below. On, brother. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you in live stream. Can I get a closure below? Guys, if it comes back up again, this could be a sweep for buys. Okay? We did not close below yet. We did not close below yet. 3 minute close below. There we go. That's your retest. Great. If we break this low, guys, if we break this low, I'm gonna get in for sells with a stop loss tied above. If it comes all the way up here, we can do an even tighter one. This is your fair value gap. But you see here how the 5 didn't close below, so this could be a sweep. That's why I'm not getting in. I'm only getting in if we close below here. Okay? Only taking this sell if it, because the 5 minute, the 3 minute didn't close below, but the 3 minute did. The 3 minute close. Okay, be ready, guys. Five close below. 5 minute close below, guys. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna get in. Stop loss above here. I'm in. Let me know entry. $32. Stop loss is gonna be 38. That's 60 pips. TB1 is gonna be for 26. 60 pips, right? Yeah. TB2 is gonna be for 18. And TB3 is gonna be 4,100 for now. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay. All right. See. We retested the 3-minute family gap.
Get shit on, brother.
Hey, Torp, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? All right, guys.
Let's go. Get shit on, brother.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well, Shimbird. Nice to see you on live stream. Nice to see you on live stream. We are currently in a sell, guys. We are currently in a sell. We took a sell here from 32. Stop loss just above here. We closed below structure. We created a family gap. We
Get
tapped
shit
into
on,
the family
brother.
gap. Boom. Yeah, we're running, guys. Are you running in profit, guys? You're running in profit. We got 20 pips here. Once we take out this low, I'm targeting this low here. Targeting this low, okay? Let's see. Sorry, I couldn't sell earlier, but the problem is you are in a range, you are in choppiness. You need to wait for structure to be printed, guys. Let's go, guys. Come on, let's go. All right, we got 30 pips here.
Let's go.
Now 30 minutes about to close, guys. 30 minutes about to close here. Get ready. Get ready. 30 minutes about to close. So this low just got broken out. Got a top wick there. 3-minute got broken out. Nice top wick right there. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Very nice so far. But you see the choppiness, you see the MA tapping into here. Hi, is this number 2 or 3? This is number 2. This is number 2, Grim. This is number 2. If you didn't get in yet, you could have gotten in here again. But guys, the 30 minutes about to close bearish here. Gonna close in 1 minute. Gonna close in 1 minute, okay? 5-minute close bearish. Created a family gap right there as well. So if you come up and tap that, that's also totally fine. That's the second trade. So once we check out this low, guys, I want you to move stop loss to below entry for a risk-free trade. So we can take a second trade into the 5-minute family gap if we come up and retest it, okay? All right. So let's see here. Let's see here. If we got our top wick here, once we check out this low, guys, trail your stop loss to just below entry for a risk-free trade. All right. So our entry right now is our resistance, which I like. I really like that. That's nice. Okay, guys, if you didn't already take some partial, you can take partial here again. 20 pips. 20 pips. I want you to be risk-free because this is dangerous now. The 30-minute just closed. So here, guys, we're going to be risk-free. Stop loss to just below entry for risk-free trade. Remember to take partial. Let's see. Remember, guys, if it comes up and hits our BE, it's okay. We have a 5-minute family gap. We can sell again. Okay. Right here. Be ready. Haven't hit BE yet. Wait. And there hits BE. Okay. So that's 20 pips again. Now, third trade is going to be this 5-minute family gap right there. Okay. Right here. You see that? You see that? Okay. So this is the 5-minute Fabry gap. Once you tap into the 5-minute Fabry gap, you can sell again. That can be a third trade. That can be a third trade. Just need to see this 5-minute getting tapped, and then you can get in for a third trade. So I'm not taking big trades, guys, because we cannot just sell. We cannot just buy. We have choppiness, okay? You actually got 40 pips, but I can't say 40 pips because I didn't tell you to take partial on 40 pips. You got 20 pips. All right. So wait for the 5 minutes to be tapped now. If you don't tap the 5 minute, then your next confirmation would be break of this low again. Right? We have not tapped into the 5-minute Fabry gap. You broke the low. You see that? You broke the low right there. So you need a retest into this. Okay? A 5-minute Fabry gap right there. If you continue down breaking the low here, then come up again and tap the 5 minute, it will be even better. 30 minute just close bearish. Right there. Really nice. So we only taking small trades right now, guys. I know it's annoying, but we are crazy choppy. We are crazy choppy. And I don't want a situation where you guys are getting in or, you know, sitting stuck in trades. You know what I mean? So I just want this 5 minute to be tapped, which is the previous. And then we can put tight stop loss again. And then we can target the next low, right? The next low. Let's see. Here we go. Close bearish again. Now, once you tap into this 5, guys, you know what to do. Maybe there still will be an opportunity for a big trade. Hopefully, hopefully. I mean, the best scenario would be to sweep this low, right? And then come up back up to the 5-minute Fabry gap. And then you can sell from there if you get a 3-minute engulfing candle. If we come up to this Fabry gap here, guys, I'm not going to sell on the Fabry gap because that could be a retracement. But if I then get a 3-minute bearish engulfing candle, then you are confirming that you broke the low. You're tapping into the previous support, which is now becoming resistance. Okay. $100 pips if stop loss was 10 pips higher. But I can't risk it, bro. I can't risk it. You have a 5-minute Fabry gap. I can't risk it, bro. Do you see this? You have a 5-minute Fabry gap right here. This was a nice top wick. It was. But you did not tap the 5-minute Fabry gap. You see here? Even though this looks like you're breaking the low now, I still want it to come back up, confirm that it broke out. Hey, Arlan, thank you so much for the follow. So guys, trade 1, 20 pips. Trade 2, 20 pips. So 40 pips so far, okay? If we come back up into the 5-minute Fabry gap, I need it to touch. I need a 3-minute engulfing candle, then we can sell. But because if you just come up, fill the entire 5-minute, then you know what happens. Then this is an Asia swept. And then boom, the 5-minute becomes bullish instead. And what we can do then? Well, then we can buy. Correct? Then we can buy. What are your thoughts on the daily Fabry gap right at the top? That's my target. That's why I buy. That's my target, bro. Here. Right there. That's my target. 160. That's why I'm not so happy about selling. Like, I don't really want to sell, but I have to because you're sweeping the lows. You're trying to take the Asia low. Got some good support here. It's all good. We wait for those confirmation. Bro, what time you always stream? You're amazing. Hey, Rojim, I hope you're doing well, man. I stream every single time there's Asia session. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wait for this Fabry gap. Wait for this Fabry gap, okay? I know you guys want to get in for sells. I know you see this and you're like, oh, there's a 15-minute family gap here. I want to get in for buys. And then you're like, oh, there's a 5-minute family gap here. I want to get in for sells. But actually it looks so bearish. I want to get in for sells. I cannot just get in for a sell here, guys. I cannot just go in for a sell here. If you create a sweep below this low and you then start flipping up, you get a John Wick candle, right? You sweep like this and then you close above here. Then what we can do is we can buy here for the 5-minute family gap. That's what we can do. But I cannot buy here and I cannot sell here, okay? I hope you understand that. What do you think, Bitcoin? Bearish, minus 500 pips going forward? Well, I was selling Friday, but unfortunately we came up to 105, 106 first. So people who entered for Bitcoin, they would probably hit stop loss. But I mean, I'm still selling on Bitcoin. I think we're going to come back down to 70K. Okay, there you go. There you go. You see that? You see that? That is a beautiful, beautiful Asia sweep. Now you wait for a 5-minute bullish order block here. You wait for a 5-minute bullish order block here, right? Once you get a 5-minute bullish order block, then you could buy from this. But now it's flipping again. So you cannot. So you tapped into this bearish 3-minute family gap right there. I still want to see this 5-minute being tapped. I still want to see this 5-minute being tapped. And if it doesn't get tapped, then the 50-minute is going to close bearish below here. And then you have a 50-minute family gap where you can sell from. And that's even better. We're in a 4-hour family gap. Yeah, so what? You have a 4-hour family gap here. You have a 4-hour family gap here, here. You want to buy here from this? Bro, you want to buy this? I mean, you got double top. You want to buy this first family gap? If I want to buy the family gap, I want to buy this family gap. I'm not going to buy any of these family gaps. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Hell no. If we come down, I'm not going to buy any of these family gaps. Okay. So here, if this closes bullish, guys, then you know there is a possibility that Asia low got swept and now we're going up. But there's also a possibility that the box is just going to continue, right? Okay. So do you see that? Do you see it, guys? The 5-minute family gap there where we want to sell? See, we didn't break the low. We did not break the low. We broke structure, but we did not break the low. We didn't come out of the box. So I'm not buying, I'm not selling. I'm waiting for this 5-minute, or I'm waiting for a 15-minute closure below to sell into this 50-minute family gap. We want an inverse family gap. Yep. Right there, bro. Right there. That's your 5-minute inverse family gap. Okay. Where's the volume today? Bank holiday, bro. Bank holiday. Let me show you. Bank holiday. USD bank holiday. So everything you're seeing is coming from retailers. Everything you're seeing right now is coming from retailers. And that is because people want all-time highs on gold. But then you have the other part that wants gold to go back to 3,600. Because what you have is a Elliott wave currently at the moment. At the moment you have an Elliott wave. Wall Street gonna fuck the market? Tomorrow maybe, yeah. So guys, 15-minute is about to close. Once it closes, then you have a 15-minute family gap and then you know what to do. You know what to do. Okay? Okay. 5 got respected right there. Really nice. 5 got respected. We came down, took out the Asia low. Okay, guys, 5 minute coming here. Okay, you know what to do. Once you tap into the 5 minute fair value gap, you need a 3 minute engulfing candle to sell. Okay? All right, I will not just sell here because we took out Asia low, right? We took out Asia low, and now this could be the reversal to go up to take out the highs. Correct? So why can I not just sell into this 5 minute fair value gap? Well, because if you tap into the 5 minute fair value gap, that could be not an inverse fair value gap, but an actual fair value gap to then go up. Okay? So I need a tap. And then a 3 minute engulfing candle. All right? And then we can sell. So once we tap in here, you need a 3 minute or 5 minute bearish engulfing candle and you can sell. Okay? Is everybody with me here? Yes? And then we can only sell to this low. Why? Because we respected Asia low. So technically we're not breaking the structure, only on the lower time frame. When the candle closed, yes, you need a retest into this 5 minute fair value gap and then a 3 minute engulfing candle to take sells. Okay, we came up again. We tapped again.
Get shit on, brother.
Hey, Gihate, thank you so much for the follow and I see you on live stream. Hope you're doing well. We are currently waiting for a third trade. Okay, guys. Trade 1 gave us 20 pips. Trade 2 gave us 20 pips. Now currently waiting for trade 3. Okay, that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for a tap into this 5 minute fair value gap. Then we need a 3 minute bearish engulfing candle to sell down to these lows. If it breaks,
Get shit on,
fantastic.
brother.
Fantastic. If it doesn't break, it doesn't break. Okay? Apfel, thank you so much for the follow. Nice to see you on live stream. Hope you're doing well. Okay, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. Once we tap into this 5 minute fair value gap, if you get that 3 minute engulfing candle, you can sell. If you break the 5 minute, then we can look for a 3 minute engulfing candle to buy. Okay? It's that simple. It's that simple. Markets are open today, bro. Nope, they're not. We have bank holiday. We have USD bank holiday. So the only thing right now is gold being moved by retailers. And most retailers, I think they want all-time highs. I don't. I want 3,600, but maybe I'm weird. I want an Elliott wave coming down to 3,600 to shake out people. Should I hold my buy 4,125 or take TP? That's up to you, bro. That has nothing to do with me. I can't guide you on that, sorry,
Get
bro.
shit on, brother.
If you had some kind of change of character in the smart money concept or something like that, it's totally fine. You bought the ACL low, you're running like 60 pips. Great. Good for you, man. Okay, guys, we're in the 5 minute fair value gap. What are we looking for? We're looking for a 3 minute bearish engulfing candle for sells or a 3 minute engulfing candle for buys. Okay? Right? There is your EMA. Your EMA got touched. Now, let's see. Do we get our rejection? Do we get our rejection? Currently, this is a 5 minute fair value gap if this closes bullish, but this have not closed bullish yet, so currently there's no fair value gap. Okay, we're tapping. We tapped there, 34. Okay, let's see. Can we flip this? Then this will be equal high. You see that? Equal high. Boom. You tap there. Fair value gap tapped. There you go. Okay. 3 minute coming here. Pushing. Looks like consecutive double top here. Nice. Now, wait for the 3 minute. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Look how it moves. If this closes bearish, guys, we're gonna sell. Okay? Alright. Stop loss above the family gap. Okay? You ready? You ready? Remember, if it doesn't close below here, we cannot take it because then it technically didn't engulf. Alright? Wait. 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 There we go. I'm gonna get in here, guys. Stop loss above. And take it down. Alright. We engulfed the low. Boom. Gonna be 37. TB1 is gonna be 17. TB2 is gonna be 4,100, and then TB3 is gonna be that 4,020 family gap. All right. Are you running, guys? Are we running? Let's go. Let's see. All right.
Let's go!
All right, guys. Let's see. We're targeting this low here. Targeting this low here. Once we take out the low, close below, we can trail our stop loss, okay? We can trail our stop loss. See here? 5 looks very bearish here. Really nice to see. Look at how bearish this looks, guys. Look at that. Okay, we're running. We're running here. Boom. There we go, guys. 60 pips. Running here. Targeting this low. Right there. Boom. Okay, 60 pips right there. Come on, guys. Targeting this low. Running 70 pips. Boom, close below, creating a fair value gap. Here we go, baby. 15-minute closing below. You get a fair value gap now here on the 1 minute as well. Right there. Look at that 5-minute close below, creating currently a fair value gap, creating a bottom wick here. You broke the low, you came up, you swept the high, you created double top. You created that fair value gap, came into it, created a 5-minute order block. Then you broke the low with a 3-minute engulfing candle. Boom. Here we go. Let's see if we can tap this low here. Let's see. 4,109 for TP. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's see here. Oh, 3 minute also closed berries. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. 5 minute top wick there. So the
Get shit
previous
on,
break,
brother.
the previous break here, right, guys? The previous break here. Look at this. Boom. There you go. We're targeting this low here. Targeting this low here. Orbit's fucking amazing. Thank you. Bad trade. Thank you for the follow, Yusu Ren. Hope you're doing well. We are currently in a trade. We're currently in a trade. We're currently in a trade. Just waiting to see if you can break these lows. 50 minute also closed berries below, right? Yup, it did. Sure did. I will wait for every gap. Yup. Nice. Okay, came into the 1 minute family gap right there. Tapped into it. You see that? Boom, right there. This is your break. And this is your previous low. Now you want to come down and check out this low. Once you check out this low, we can trail stop loss to just below entry for risk-free trade. I hope you already took partial here. If you didn't, we're going to take partial once we come down to this low. All right. There's no music? Guys, can you hear the music? Or it's not playing? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now let's see. Once the 15 closest berries, we have even more confirmation. We have more family gaps. Now we're creating a 3 minute family gap right here as well. Beautiful. Okay, 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 okay. Now we want to sweep this low. Once we sweep this low, we can manage the trade. Okay. There we go. Moving. 1 minute flipping. 1 minute family gap tapping in. 3 minute. Come on. I need a wick fill. I need a wick fill. I need a liquidity sweep here for the early buyers. Come on. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Boom. 50 pips here. 50 minute closing below here. 1 hour about to close below, guys, as well. Look at that. Look at that wick fill. Beautiful. Come on. Okay, guys, I'm going to trail my stop loss to just below entry for risk-free trade. If it comes up now, it is what it is. I'm going to take partial. Going to take partial. 50 pips. 50 pips, okay? So, trade free. 50 pips. If you took partial at the bottom, you got 70 pips. You got 70 pips. All right? Here we go. Now, we got a fair value gap. One more. We got a top wick there. Boom. Remember to have your stop loss just above where we broke structure. Okay? I'm not talking about a break of structure. I'm talking about the trend line got broken. Alright, the trend line got broken. You retested it. You went into the fair value gap. Okay? We are testing this low. We are testing this low. 16. If you sweep this, come back down to 10, then you can target 9. Yes. Yes, bingo. Yes. Still in trade? Yes, I'm still in the trade. Yes. My B is at 26. I took partial here. If we come up and hit it again, it is what it is. Got a good top wick here from the previous break. Okay, guys, once you take out this low, I'm going to chill my stop loss a little bit more. All right, once you take out this low, got to chill my stop loss a little bit more. And remember, we have our TB1 here at 17, right? Let's see if we can survive. Okay, I think we're gonna hit B here now, guys. It's okay. All right, let's see. We're getting it. Yep, there is B. Okay, guys. So 20 pips in first trade. Second trade, we got 20 pips. And now we got 50 pips. Now, what are we looking for? We currently broke the structure, right? We currently broke the structure. So now this could be a second retest for the Asia low coming into that 1 hour fair value gap. That could be it. Or price simply just wants to create the 50-minute order block, or sorry, the 50-minute break of this low and the hourly, and then close bearish. And once you get some confirmation on the hourly, you can take it to sell. Okay, so we haven't closed below these wicks here, but we are currently closing below here. If the hourly closes below here, then you're breaking structure on the hourly as well. Okay, so 20 pips, 20 pips, 50 pips. Are you guys good? You guys good so far? And guys, remember, if you do not have time for trading yourself, you can join the copy trading. I will trade for you. I will trade for you on your behalf. Okay. It's 100% hands-free. I'm trading for you. I'm trading manually on my own account. Every trade will be copied to your account, and we split the profit. Okay, so it's profit splitting. All right. Okay. And then for people who doesn't want to do copy trading because they want to trade themselves, they want to learn themselves, well, we're gonna have an intensive. I don't know if you know what intensive is. It's not like a course. I'm not gonna do like 2 weeks or 1 month or something like that. I'm gonna do a 3-day intensive. It's gonna be very, very like I'm gonna hit you guys. Okay, I'm gonna be rough. Okay, I'm gonna be rough. I'm gonna trick your mindset and your mentality. But this is a 3-day intensive. Okay, you guys have to be available, and this is something I'm doing for the people who is serious, who wants to make money, who wants to learn how to trade and be serious about it so they can trade themselves. It's gonna be very, very expensive. Okay, it's gonna be very, very expensive. So if you don't have the funds right now, it's okay. We can do something in the future. But I'm gonna do a 3-day incentive. Okay, and if you can join it, then reach out to me. It's gonna be next week. And I want to know your time zone so that you know exactly when I will be doing it, and if you can do it. Okay, so I'm gonna put my here. I'm gonna put the link here. Reach out to me. This is my direct link. My direct link. Okay. Here. Yes. Reach out to me and tell me you want incentive. Okay? Not copy trading or VIP or anything. Just put incentive so I know that you want it. It's going to be 3 days in a row. And it's not free, guys. It's not free. It's expensive because I'm gonna sit with 10 of you guys or 20 of you guys, depending on how many I can take for one time. Okay. All right, guys. 30-minute just close bearish here below. 50-minute about to close bearish. We got a 3-minute fair value gap right there. We tapped into it. What are we waiting for, guys? What are we waiting for? We tapped into the 3-minute fair value gap. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for a 3-minute engulfing candle for more sells. Okay? $50-minute. Went in here. Boom. There you go. You tapped into it. Got a closure there. 4 hour. The hourly just closed bearish, guys. The hourly just closed bearish. So we're waiting for that top wick, okay? Let me just remove this again. Hourly closed bearish. All right. So we're waiting for a top wick on the hourly. This is not a fair value gap yet, by the way. We're just waiting for a 15-minute or 5-minute or 3-minute fair value gap being tested. Once you have a top wick, you flip, you get a 5-minute or 3-minute engulfing candle, you can take more sells. Okay? You broke the low, guys. But currently,
Get shit on, brother.
let's say we put the box again. Currently, this could be an expansion box, right? This could just be 16 or 15 and then you come up again. Thank you so much for the follow, Pitch. Once you have a top wick on the 15 or the 1 hour, I can sell down to this family gap right here. Okay? 4,101, 4,095. Not 109. 101. 101. Saf, 101. 101. Or you want this one? You want this wick here? Or what? 108, 107, 110? What are you looking for? 30 minute? No. You're looking for this range right here? That the one you're looking for? I don't think you're gonna see reaction from this, to be honest. I don't think you're gonna see a reaction from this, guys. I think it's just gonna break through down into the family gap. Okay, guys. You now have a hourly top wick right there. You broke the low. You have no family gaps on the hourly, right? You're not in the family gap yet on the 4 hour, which means we're gonna go lower. So where could that fair value gap or order block, or where could any kind of confirmation be? Well, if you get a closure below this level here, you got closure here, you retested here, and now it's kind of like you were touching. Is he saying family gap or family gap? Family gap. It's our family gap, guys. We should have a sound saying family gap as well. Okay, 3 minute closed. 3 minute closed. Let's see here if I can get a 5 minute bearish closure here as well. 15 closed as well. Got a good top wick there. I like that from the move we got before. Got a wick for liquidity there as well. Got no family gap though. Minute family gap, yes, but I call it family gap. Okay, so guys, what you can have from me here is this free content, which is my Twitch, my copy trading, me trading for you, and of course the Discord. Guys, join the Discord, and the Telegram. Okay, so there are no signals. There are no signals here, but you have a live stream with me where I take signals, or I show you like trading, or we take signals together, right? So all this is free content. Now the paid content is the incentive, the VIP, and the academy, right? That's it. The paid one, the free one. If you want the incentive, it's gonna be 3 days. It's gonna be very, very, very serious, okay? And it's gonna be like I'm gonna hit you guys. I'm really gonna be rough on you. I'm gonna try to break your mindset down, okay? Because you need to learn how to trade, and you need to learn the best way possible. Okay? VIP is just every single month you're doing VIP signals with me, and I'm doing some live trading. And academy is gonna be for December. All right? Here. I'm gonna put it here. There you go. Reach out to me. And guys, I'm live right now, so I can't reply to you. But once we're done with this live stream, I'm gonna reply all of you, okay? And there's only gonna be 10 spots for the incentive. I think only 10 spots. But let's see. Let's see. I will put on the camera again. 2 seconds, guys. All right. So you got your hourly top wick, you got your 30-minute top wick, 50-minute top wick, 5, 3-minute. You got your 3-minute candle there. And now you got your 1-minute family gap. You're in this family gap at the moment, guys. You're in this hourly family gap at the moment, as they also said in the chat. So you need to break this in order to come down to the next one, right? Okay, if this flips, guys, I'm gonna take a sell from here. If this flips, okay? If this flips, comes down here, I'm gonna take a sell here down to this low with tight stop loss here, okay? Be ready? All right. Wait for this low to be broken. Wait for this low to be broken. Once it closes below, we... Okay? Do not get in for sells yet. Do not get in for sells yet. You need this candle to flip below here. Okay? I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get in, guys. 3,120. Running. Stop loss just above. 24. TB is gonna be 16. Okay? We're only targeting 20 pips. Okay, yeah, guys, running 20 pips. All right. Running 20 pips here. Once you come to 17, I'm gonna trail my stop loss, okay? Let me know entry. Let me know entry. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Stop loss is above the EMA, guys. Stop loss is above the EMA. Oh, we are creating a bearish 3-minute family gap here. Let's see. Once you tap here, guys, that's going to be a TB1. TB2 is going to be, let's say Bingo's, let's say Sav's TB. He wants 4,109, right? So let's say TB2 there. And of course, the sweep is going to be 4,095. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Tapped into the family gap there. Boom, that's your level right there. 5 just closed berries again. Nice. All right. Let's get the move. Guys, stop loss is just up here. 25.3, okay? 25.3. Your EMA is here, so keep it tight. Keep it tight. All right. Back at entry here again.
Each day we take a chance. A new door opens. We get to know one another. Bonds created
Okay, let's see.
in a moment. Share the love bestowed. Some will not
If it comes up and takes us out, it is what it is, guys. Then we're gonna wait for a fair value gap. We had no fair value gaps. So I was selling based off the order block and the break of the structure. I'm expecting this low to be taken out. Oh, the camera again. Oh my god. Nice. The camera. Oh, it's so annoying. By pushing here, guys. Let's see. Okay, here we're pushing. All right, almost back at
Get
entry.
shit on, brother.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Sorry about the camera. I'm in a trade right now. I can't really fix it in yeah, right now. See. So we're consolidating a little bit here, guys. Got a missing top wick right there. EMA is still holding really nicely. Okay, here comes the wick fill. If you come down to this low, guys, I'm gonna trail my stop loss to just below this entry, okay? $15 looks very nice. $5 looks very nice. $3 looks very nice now. Okay, we're back at entry, guys. Once we take out this low, I'm gonna trail my stop loss, okay? I want this level to be tapped. Once we tap this level, it can go up, it can go down. It's a decision level. Okay, guys, running again. 5 pips here. Let's see. Okay, last minute here. If we don't take out this low here, then I have to get out because the 15 minutes is about to close. And you know, then there will be a 15-minute fair value gap above. If this flips on me now, I'm gonna get out, okay? Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna take 10 pips. I'm gonna take 10 pips. The 15 minute is closing now. So now we got a 15-minute fair value gap right here. Oh, sorry, not 15-minute. We got a 30-minute fair value gap. Gonna get a 30-minute fair value gap. I'm out. There we go. We just closed. There you go. Yeah. So wait. Wait a little bit. I need to fix my camera. This looks like stairways. So this could also flip at any moment. Not pushing that much. I took 10 pips there, guys, because I wanted to wait for the 15-minute closure. Trade close now, right? Yeah. My camera, 2 seconds, guys. I'm charging the other battery now. So the 15 closed bearish. Now you can see here you're starting to form a fair value gap here. And that's your 30-minute here that I was talking about. This is going to be a fair value gap. That'll be a really nice test later on. Okay. So for now, For now, it looks like this. Can you explain the family gap? Yes. So price is often attracted to a certain level, and those levels will be where there is orders, and most of the times orders will be accumulated. In choppy / range / box areas, fair value gaps, and order blocks. So the fair value gaps is basically just the space between two candles. Okay, so you have one candle here, you have a second candle here, this is your third candle. So one candle, two candle, three candles. So three candle formation with a space between where there's nothing. That's where there's a lot of orders being accumulated in here. Okay, so once this closes bearish, what I would like to see for more bearish continuation is a tap into this 30-minute fair value gap, right? So that's it. That's it. So let's see here. It did move my way. It did move my way. So now I'm curious to see if price wants to come back up to this order block right here and this EMA for more sells. But guys, yeah, if you didn't jump out of this trade, you were running good. So 3-1, 3-2. So I would have gotten profit on this one, on the trade 4, if I didn't jump out. But the reason why I jumped out was because the 15-minute closed, and it closed inside this fair value gap, and we still had no bottom wick here. So I didn't want to risk it in case it was coming up for the 30-minute fair value gap. I would rather wait 11 minutes now to see if we can get a 30-minute closure bearish here, and then come up into this fair value gap here. Okay? Because if you can see how it's creating staircase. So a really nice retest would be into the order block or the 30-minute fair value gap. But yeah, we are crossing it. We are falling down here. Did you get some profit, guys? Did you get some profit? People in the chat? You got some profit so far? You got 80 pips so far. Yes. Merlin, you didn't get. Nice. Yep, and profit. Nice. Nice. Turn $20 to $90 now. Let's go. Let's take this one. All right. So now these are your fair value gaps, guys. You're in this 4-hour fair value gap right now, right? This is a 4-hour fair value gap, okay? But if I were price, I wouldn't care so much about this fair value gap, right? Why? Because there is another 4-hour down here, and there is another one down here. So for me, I could see a lot of people getting in for buys here in this fair value gap, because it makes sense, right? You come down into the fair value gap, you can buy from the fair value gap because we are very bullish. But this for me could be a double top like we had here, a double top, and instead of creating a lower leg in this fair value gap, what I would see is coming down to this fair value gap, then create a leg here, and then continue down here, right? Into this fair value gap there. So let's see here, guys. Once the 30-minute closes bearish, gonna wait for that 30-minute fair value gap. We got 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes until the 30-minute. Okay, awesome again. And guys, remember for incentive, VIP, copy trading.
Get shit on,
Click the
brother.
link. Hello, Untam. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you on live stream. Yeah.
No puedes negar esta llama que despierto en tu corazón. No puedes negar esta llama que arde entre tú y yo. Este lugar, esta tierra.
Baldo with Calvo. Yeah, 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 yeah. 9 was good. 8 was also good. Look how it's going down. Yep. Yep. I gave you free cells, guys. You could just stay in the trade if you didn't want to get out. I moved my BE to partial after partial because I didn't want to risk that you're creating a lower leg to go further up. For me, this is Elliot's wave. For me, this is it. Look at this, guys. 0.1, right? Right? 0.2. Oh my god. Boom. And then you had 0.3. Boom. 0.4. And 0.5. I think we're going to 3,600. That's my take on it. And that's why I marked the fair value gap down here for you. But I still need some kind of, you know, confirmation on the higher time frame to take more sells for a long term. I will give you a sell for a long term. But yeah. You can also see this 4 hour came down with no top wick. This is extremely bearish. Extremely bearish. It could flip and come up and create a top wick later. But what we're seeing here is this 1 hour is just pushing down. So a 30-minute retest into this fair value gap here. Because you're closing in 6 minutes. Did you say 3,600? 3,600, yeah. Look at this. Let me show you, bro. For me, this was the top, right? You came up to 4,400 and then you created a lower low. Then people got in for buys and thought like, okay, it's going to be high. But what happened is that you rejected the daily fair value gap. So you didn't tap into it. You didn't even tap it. You didn't tap it. So it's still not mitigated. And why is that? Because if we go down now, the reason why it's not mitigated is because you need to come down to that 3,600 first before tapping into it. And once we didn't tap into it, well, people are going to sell again because they're going to be bearish. That's when you take out all-time high. That's what I think. That's what I think, okay? This is based off an Elliott wave. If you don't know what Elliott is, then basically it's a 5-wave formation. And it looks like this. Okay? The price, come up, come down, accumulate, fake out, and then melt. All right. No way, 3,600 is so low. It's up to you, man. I said it on stream. I'm gonna clip this. If it goes to 3,600 tomorrow or Friday or something like that, or next week, well, then I told you already. For me, this looks like a double top that is copying the double top we had here. You cannot see it on the daily, but if you go to the 4 hour, you can see it. One top, two top, double top. One top, two top, double top. If you were that bullish, why would you not just go straight up into the daily fair value gap, take it out, and then become, you know, take out all-time highs? Show on live? If it happens now, that would be great. But right now, we're just looking for sales down to 4,000. So let's see. So guys, we're coming into this first hourly fair value gap right here. See, this is why I said 409, 4109 Saf, that it's nice, but you can come lower. So I gotta take the new battery, guys, on the camera now, and I have charged it a little bit, so hopefully it works. Now the camera should work. Now the camera should work. Ah, we love to see Obits. But guys, we got 4 trades.
Let's go!
We can't see you, Kelpo. I'm right here, bro. Right here. Right here. So now, guys, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for this 30 minutes to close bearish. And then I'm waiting for a retest into this 30-minute fair value gap. Why this 30-minute, not this 30-minute? Well, because this was your previous support that now turns into resistance. Right? So that's it. If the 3-minute closes bearish, enter. You want to enter here? You want to enter here, bro? I told you. Like, if this goes to 3,600 now, bro. So we'll be on a buy to the 4,126. I'm not saying it's going to go there. It can also close on the hourly below 4,100 now, and you can sell down to the next fair value gap. This is the fair value gap that I'm targeting, right? Sorry, not this one. This one. This is the hourly and 4-hour fair value gap that I'm targeting for any buys whatsoever. But I need confirmation. Okay? $4,105 coming. Bro, we had 4,097. So you're in the first hourly fair value gap now? Let's see here. How it's reacting. What do you think about the macros though? Seems like America is kind of cooked under Trump's administration, so weak USD means strong gold. Yes, it does, for sure. And I'm also sure that the interest rates is going to be cut. And once the interest rate is going to be cut, you're going to be very bullish on gold. But it's in December. You can go to 3,600 and back up again before December. I'm telling you guys, once an Elliott wave is in progress, it can go very, very fast. It doesn't have to be slow. Look how this daily came up here. See that? Look how this daily came up here in one day. This here is 4,000 to 4,100. That's 1,000 pips. That means if you close bearish today, this could be in 2 or 3 days. What about November pump? Who said anything about November pump? I'm looking for December pump. I still want price to come down to the fib level. Here, or previous breakout. As I told you guys many times, for me, yes, this could be enough. It could. But it's just, you know, there's still retailers here. You're still sitting like it's going to all-time high, right? You're still sitting here so bullish, right? That's why I know this is not the shakeout. This cannot be the shakeout, because if it was the shakeout, then you guys would be selling. You guys would be saying, oh, it's going down. But you're not. You're saying it's going to all-time highs. That's why I know this is not the low. Because it's everybody's making money. Then the institutions and the market makers are not making the money. And they're not shaking you out. That means you're not scared enough. That means you have to be more scared. That's why I'm saying to you that, yes, we can take some buys. But I'm not looking for buys until I see confirmation in this family gap, or we retest this family gap. Okay? Or the daily family gap, of course. I'm still talking. I still want to target this daily family gap. We haven't tested it yet. So for sells, we need to wait for the 30-minute. Orbits, which moving average are you using, EMA? This one. This one. Here. EMA 20, 50, 100,
Get shit
200.
on, brother.
Thank you for the follow. Nice and live stream. I hope you're doing well. So you tapped into the 1 hour family gap here now. So what are you waiting for? You are waiting for a fair value gap.
Get shit on, brother.
Currently creating a fair value gap, right? That fair value gap, if you use that as a support instead of resistance and create a 3-minute engulfing candle, you can buy. Correct? I wouldn't just buy here, guys, because this can easily go to the next fair value gap. I'm telling you, like, so many people are gonna buy here. Why wouldn't it go to the next fair value gap, or the next fair value gap, or to this fair value gap? There are 4 fair value gaps. There are 2 4 hours. Look at this. 1, 2. You see what I mean? This 4 hour is so strong, so bearish. See? Below 4,098 now. I expect 4,500 in November. Oh, really? Okay. All right. It's gonna be tsunami then. Oh, I hope so. I surely hope so. I surely hope so. Look at this, guys. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. But yeah. Let's see. So if you want to get in for a retest, you're gonna be rich. Hopefully, if we can get a closure below 4,100, well, we can take it down to the next family gap, right? Let me just look at the COT data. They're not out yet, right? Because we still have shutdown. I'm pretty sure we still have shutdown. And guys, sorry about the music. That is the same music over and over again, but I have to do it because I am currently in a talk with Epidemic Sounds, making a partnership with them so that I can get free music and don't have to worry about like copyright and stuff like that. Because last time I was live, Friday, I got 160 copyrights. This is why you always hear the same music. But I found some good, you know, non-copyrighted music. I like this non-copyrighted music, to be honest. So yeah, I would really like to sell from this 30-minute fair value gap right here, guys. But if we don't get that, it is what it is. See. Do we have John Wick here though? We do have John Wick. Guys, what we can do is we can take a small trade. We can take a small trade, okay? We can take a small trade. If we take out this high,
Get shit on, brother.
and close using this as an inverse fair value gap, we can take the buy up with stop loss below here, right? That we can do. Thank you for the follow. Nice to see you on live stream. Hope you're doing well. Waiting for the most part. Have you tried Sumu AI? You can make your own song using AI on any topic and theme. It's incredible. Sumu AI? Is it free or does it cost money? Sounds cool. Sounds really cool. So guys, we're not in any trades. We took 4 trades so far. On the first one, we got 20 pips. On the second one, we got 20 pips. On the third one, we got 50 pips. Actually 70, but I can't take 70 because I didn't tell you to take partial. I told you to take partial on 50 pips. So I can't take the credit for that. And on the fourth trade, we had minus 10 pips because I got out early because I thought about the 30-minute family gap that the stop loss were too tight. I can't look at the 1 minute chart. It makes me nervous. You are at a psychology level. So yes, you could go up for a retest here. I mean, you swept the 97. And now on the 3 minute, you can see here you're starting to create some lows here. But you could also be consolidating here before you come further down. But what I'm saying to you guys is that I wouldn't be surprised if this is just going to continue down. Because when you all are telling me, I think this is a buy, I think we're going to all-time highs, then I know the shake-up was not enough. I know that 3,880 was not enough to take you out. Because if you as retailers tells me, oh, it's going to all-time high now, then I know you're not scared. You're not scared. And you should be scared. Because otherwise everybody would just make money. I buy when people are scared of sells. I sell when people are scared of buys. Simple as that. That's the sentiment and the fundamental. How that works. The sentiment crowd, if they are like very bearish, I'm bullish. If they're very bullish, I'm bearish. Simple as that. Because that's what works. That's what works. If everybody just said like, we are gonna sell now, and they sold and we win, well, then everybody will make money, right? So when I take this trade with you live, this will be small trades, or it will be a runner for maybe 200, 300 pips. But behind the curtain, maybe I'm making 3,000 pips or 5,000 pips with other trades, right? And that's what I want my VIP to be a part of as well. But it's very, very difficult because you guys need tight stop loss. You guys are scared of 300 pip stop loss and 500 pip stop loss. It's difficult. Difficult. But isn't every analyst with an audience saying 3,700? Hopefully. Hopefully. Hopefully 3,700 or 3,600, bro. I really, really hope so. Because I see the Elliott wave. I do see the Elliott wave. Okay, guys. So that's the family gap right there. You closed inside it. You didn't close above it. Once you close above it, you can take a buy up to the next family gaps. But if you reject it from here, you cannot take the buy, right? That makes sense. You got a low, you got a second low, you got a third low, and you see here you got your John Wick candle right there. You respected that and then pushed up.
Get shit on, brother.
Thank you for the follow and I see live stream. I hope you're doing well. So basically just waiting for this closure above and then using this as a confirmation for buys. If I want to buy from the hourly family gap. Okay. But I need to see that this is gonna be respected. We close above and then we retest it. Currently you closed inside it, but the next candle has not closed below. Okay, there we go. Now we closed above it. Okay, so now this 3-minute family gap here, if you test that, right, that could be your potential buy. But we need a family gap. Okay, we're testing it now. So that means if you take out this high, guys, you know what time it is. If you take out this high now, then you can buy. But you need to test it first. Did we tap it? Did we tap? We didn't tap it. There we go. We tapped it now. That's your family gap right there. So if you come up here and flip, then I will take buy here with stop loss below here. Okay? All right. Closed inside again. So see, now it's creating a top wick here, looking very bearish, but the candle is not closed. 50 minutes about to flip. You tapped into 107. Now you get a bearish family gap here. If you close below it, you can wait for a 3-minute engulfing candle to sells. So we can sell and buy, but I will always have a bias, guys. Why do you need to have a family gap? You just want to buy? What will you buy from, bro? You just want to buy here? I mean, yes, you could take it here and you got up to 60 pips, but you're lucky then because it could have rejected right here 20 pips. But I mean, if you're happy with that, it's okay. The trade you're showing, is it also the trade for copy trading? Nope, absolutely no. I cannot trade, bro. I cannot do copy trading at the same time I'm trading live. I have to focus when I do copy trading. I need to sit down and focus on the trades I'm taking. So we tapped into the family gap. Look at this, guys. See that? Boom. Family gap being respected. What does it mean? That means that you can buy if you take out this high with stop loss below here. But if it takes out the low again, you cannot buy. Then you're going to look for sells. I mean, the value of a fair value gap. So you just want to buy in every single fair value gap or what? You just wanted to buy here because you tapped into this? What if this is your double top or a new hourly coming down below here? Then you will hit your stop loss. Like, I understand when people, they just want to buy or sell from a fair value gap, but it doesn't always work like that, guys. You need structure. Okay, get ready, guys. We're targeting this fair value gap first. Okay, if you check out this high, I'm gonna get in for buy. Nice. You ready?
Get shit on, brother.
Here you go. Wait for the closure. There we go. I'm in the trade, guys. In the trade. $407. Stop loss is gonna be 402, I think. Yep. 41. Difficult to get in. 4102. TB1 is going to be 415, 12, I think. 12. TB2 is going to be 38. Thank you so much for following us in live stream. We are currently in a buy. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. So we are at entry. We're running 5 pips. Okay. Running 10 pips. See? Okay. Let me know in your entry.
Let's go!
All right. Running 10 pips here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, running 20 pips. Running 20 pips, guys. Once we tap here, I'm gonna take partial, okay?
Get shit on, brother.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Nice in live stream. We're currently in a buy, bro. All right, we closed above. Very nice. Are we creating some consolidation here? There. Let's see. You're in at 5? That's really nice, bro. Nice entry. Not tapped yet. Almost there. Once we tap into the fair value gap, I'm gonna trail my stop loss to above entry. We also have EMA here, guys. Once you tap into the family gap, I'm gonna chill my stop loss, okay? Gonna take partial. Right. Nice. We're pushing. Pushing here, guys. Be ready. Be ready. Remember, this is a 5-minute family gap. You could retest here and be bearish from there, okay? Once you tap it, take partial, trade your trail your stop loss above entry for risk-free trade, okay? You got 20 pips here. It's trying. It's trying, guys. It's trying. Almost there. Almost there. It's so close. It's literally right there. Okay, there we go, guys. I'm gonna chill my stop loss to just below, above entry. Take partial here. We got 20 pips. Got 20 pips. Risk free. Remember, there's a 5-minute family gap right there. So your new PE is gonna be 107.6. Okay. All right. So if your entry was 7, then it's gonna be 7.6. 7.8. Okay, we're in the 5-minute family gap. Is everybody in the trade? Everybody in the trade? Yes. Let's see what happens. All right. Yeah, we're running. Let's go, baby. Woo! Let's go! All right. If it comes down to his B now, it's totally fine. We're okay. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. My music is gone again. So guys, today, so far, we got 20 pips. We got 20 pips. We got 50 pips. We lost 10 pips. And now trade 5 here. This could be the potential runner. Let's see. You're waiting for 4,090. I'm waiting for 4,004, bro. If you break 4,100. All right. You see that, guys? We haven't tapped BE because the EMA is already being respected. Let's see. All right, guys, here we're almost at TB1. You ready for TB1? TB1 is 12. Okay. Let's see. Close the above again. We are in the 5-minute family gap, guys. So we could reject from here. We could reject from here. We're also in a 15-minute family gap. Okay. So anywhere in here we can reject and be bearish. Yes, to partial and stop loss and profit. Let's go. Everybody making money? There we go. Okay, let's see. Can we hit it? Can we hit it? We hit it, but let's see, because probably you guys have spread, so probably you're not hitting it on yours. But this was the TP, so technically we hit it. But since we have spread, we didn't, you know, we're not there yet, right? Damn spread. Yeah, yeah. It's coming. It's coming, bro. Here we go. Wait for it. And there we go, guys. TP1. We got another 50 pips. TP1 hit. TP1 hit. Boom. 50 pips. Another one. Another one. Took 80% partial, 20% running. Let's go. So next one, guys, is going to be 30. Why? Because that 30-minute bearish fair value gap that we were talking about is at 35 to 45, right? That's why. If we come down, hit B again now, it doesn't matter. It's okay. We are risk-free. We got 50 pips. So today you got a total of 130 pips. 140 minus 10 pips. Or if you let this run, this trade here, you would have been in profit with this one. The only reason I closed it, guys, was because the 30-minute candle closed. Okay. Should we raise the stop loss now for TP2? You have to take out this top wick if I wanna trail my stop loss. If I wanna trail my stop loss more, guys, I need to see a closure above this high, because this could be your 5-minute and 15-minute rejection to come down for lower lows. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. You see? You tapped into the 5-minute fair value gap. You see that? You haven't hit B yet. This is why we don't move the stop loss, guys. Fair value gap without confirmation is going to be a fair value gap. Yep. A fair value gap without confirmation is going to be a fair value gap. So let's see, guys, if we're going to respect the EMA or if we're going to come down and hit B. It would be nice if we have a runner and come up to the 30-minute. Okay, we tap the EMA. Let's see how we are rejecting here or if we are respecting. I'm still in, guys. Remember, 4107.8. All right, let's see. Let's see. There we go. All right, B hit, guys. It's okay. It's okay. So we keep being bearish. We keep being bearish. But even though we're bearish, we still managed to capture a little buy. Do you understand why I didn't trail my stop loss more? Do you understand why I didn't put more TPs or like was trying to get something big? I know we are bearish. I know we could potentially take out this low again. So I'm not trying to buy into like a all-time high or anything like that. I was just trying to get a few pips. Okay? That's 5 trades. All right? Now, what happened here? We tapped into the 5-minute fair value gap as we spoke about. The 15-minute also tapped into that fair value gap. And actually it tapped into the 50%. Okay? 50%. I got stopped. Yeah, you did, Mike, but you have to take partial, remember? We take partial on the small trades. We tapped into the 50%. And now, let's see here. The hourly haven't closed bearish yet, but we're still respecting this fair value gap. Now the 30-minute here is going to close in 5 minutes. The hourly is going to close in 5 minutes. And the 50-minute is going to close in 5 minutes. You tapped into this 50% right there at 104. So if you wanted to take more buys, or you wanted to flip bearish again, then what we're waiting for is either a bottom wick here and then a flip, or we need to take out this high here. Okay, once you take this high out here, then what do you have? You have a higher low on the lower time frame. Okay,
Get shit on, brother.
hey Goxy, thank you so much for the follow and I see your live stream. So guys, we got 5 trades so far. I think we even have time for a 6th one. And remember, guys, if you want the incentive, You want the incentive? Text me on Telegram. Okay? If you want copy trading, text me on Telegram. Incentive will be 3 days where I teach you everything I know about trading. It's gonna be next week, okay? Is it safer to take out the high, right? I'm not gonna take any trades unless we either take out this high or we break the low here with a 3-minute engulfing candle from the 5-minute family gap. This is a 5-minute family gap. We did technically have a 3-minute engulfing, but we did not engulf the previous. Did I? This is not an engulfing candle. Why? Because you didn't engulf the previous move. This one engulfed this move, but it didn't engulf this move. So this is not an engulfing candle for me. Okay? Maybe it's an engulfing candle for you, but we did not take out the previous move. So I cannot see it as a... Can we sell the bearish 5-minute engulfing? We did not take out the previous... No. Okay, so guys, let's try again. A 5-minute or 3-minute engulfing candle is only valid if the candle engulfed the previous move. What does that mean? That means if your high opens here, this is your high, right? If your high opens here, then this high has to open higher up. Okay? But since it opened here at the exact same position, it's just an order block. So for me, it's not an engulfing candle. Or what we can see here on the 15-minute is that we're trying to reject the 50-minute family gap with a 15-minute top wick. That's what I can see. So for now, looks like we're creating some structure here. So what I'm waiting for is either a retest of these lows and then a flip, or a closure above this high for a buy targeting this high, and this family gap here. Okay? So if we close above here, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take my tight stop loss below the previous channel, and then I'm gonna target these highs here. Okay? But I'm not gonna get in for a trade yet. Why? Because we have no confirmation. You have no family gap on the 3-minute here. This was engulfed, right? This was engulfed. There was no space here. Currently, maybe you might make a 3-minute family gap here on the bearish one, but no bullish one here. 5-minute also didn't create anything. See, it was closed. 5-minute didn't close above this high. Came up, it took out this one. So if you're using smart money concept, you know, you have a, I guess, chance of character here. But for me, it's just not enough. Like, can you imagine you have a chance of character and then you're looking for a family gap to buy from here, but there's no family gap, and then you buy and then it just goes down and sweep you out? I don't think it's that simple, bro. I don't think it's that simple. Let's see. Guys, in order for me to take a buy, I need to take out this high. In order for me to take a sell, I need a family gap and then a 3-minute engulfing candle. Okay? What we can do is we can buy to sell the 30-minute family gap. If we get that chance. If we get that chance. It is 5 p.m. now. And the hourly just closed. Bearish below here. So you are very bearish now, right? You're very bearish. What we're waiting for is just a top wick on the hourly. And we are waiting for a 30-minute or 50-minute family gap. Is that the sweep? No, we closed below. We closed below. I mean, we're still holding this level. But this hourly closed below. This hourly closed below. It even closed below this structure right there. Right? So I remove all this. You can see here. We came down to this family gap right here. You tapped into it. You closed above. So if you want to be bullish now, you need to see this high being taken out. Because you have no fair value gaps you can sell from. You have a fair value gap here where you can sell from. Oh, sorry, you have no fair value gap where you can buy from. You only have a 3-minute fair value gap here where you can sell from. Right? So if we take this trade, guys, it's gonna be our 6th trade. And then remember to text me about this incentive. But it's not for weak people, guys. It's not for weak people, okay? It's not for weak people. I'm gonna test your psychology. I'm gonna test your mindset. I'm gonna bang your head. And then I'm gonna teach you everything I know about trading. What about 15-minute bearish fair value gap? It's not enough for me. Not enough for me, bro. Because you have another 15-minute fair value gap up here, right? I want this 30-minute fair value gap, bro. You see this? If we can tap into this 30-minute fair value gap, then what you have is you have a engulfing candle breaking the low, retest, and then support will become resistance. Out to determine liquidity sweep, you sweep the low, and then when you start creating bullish structure, it's a sweep. If you come down, you just sweep the low, you come fast up again, like you can see here on the hourly. You see we came down, but we came straight up again and closed above. So this fair value gap is not being used as a resistance to sell down, but it's been used currently. Currently, it's a support to buy, not a resistance to sell. Currently, this is a support, right? That's why it's a sweep of this fair value gap. But I don't know if this 4-hour is a Asia low sweep that this 4-hour will then flip and you come up to the daily fair value gap, or if this is going to close bearish, because this bearish candle is going to close at 7 p.m. and currently you are tracing up. So if you start closing above this 4-hour fair value gap and above this fair value gap, then probably it is like that, right? Probably it's that's how it is. It is bullish, and then it's just a sweep, a 4-hour sweep, right? But in order for me to take that trade, I'm not betting on it's a sweep. I'm simply taking my precaution from the bearish fair value gap, closing above here, stop loss below here, and then targeting that 30-minute fair value gap. Okay? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're starting to create a 5-minute bullish fair value gap here. Okay, guys, are you ready? Ah, the camera. Fuck's sake. Once you get a bullish closure above here, you can take the buy. What's here on the buy? I'm not in a buy yet, bro. I need a bullish closure above here. Camera, fuck's sake. It's difficult to make a clip on TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff when you don't have the camera. Okay, guys. Why don't you take out this high? I'm gonna be in the buy, okay?
Get shit on, brother.
Join Discord, guys. Yes, please. Please join Discord, guys. Please do. Please do. Let's see here. If it closes above, are you waiting for a retest? If it closes above, then I'm gonna get in. If it doesn't close above, then I'm waiting for this 5-minute fabric gap to be formed. You can see there's a 5-minute fabric gap currently being formed, but this candle haven't closed yet, so we cannot confirm it. If this closes bullish now, creates a fabric gap here, then we can wait for a retest into the 5-minute fabric gap, bullish fabric gap, and then you can take a buy after 3-minute engulfing. Oh, the camera, bro.
que despierto en tu corazón. No puedes negar esta llama que arde entre tú y yo. Este lugar, esta tierra, tiene tanto que ofrecer. Tal vez pronto la bandera de Venezuela se alce alto con orgullo. Tal vez mañana no llevemos más este peso sobre los hombros. Cuando las potencias despierten.
Can't trade without seeing your face, bro. You're right, you're right. We're waiting for confirmation, guys. Once this closes bullish, what you will have here is a 5-minute fabric gap. Right there. You see that? That's a bullish 5-minute fabric gap. That means if this is going to be retested, then you can have a 3-minute engulfing candle taking out this high for buys. Okay? So now we're currently waiting for it to be tested. So you can see here, you created a lower low, but then you create a higher high, higher low,
Get shit on, brother.
and a higher high, higher low, right? Rokonito, thank you so much for the follow. Nice to see you on live stream. Hope you're doing well. We're waiting for this 5-minute to be tested, guys, and then we're waiting for a 3-minute engulfing candle or a 5-minute engulfing candle to take the buy. Okay? Did not get tested, but it's okay. Not all fabric gaps has to be tested. I'm still gonna take the buy if we close bullish above here. This is gonna be the big trade, guys. It would be nice to test it, but if we don't, it's okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, guys, wait for it. Heading towards 1 hour Barry's family gap. Yeah, hopefully. That's my 30-minute family gap as well. You see, the 30-minute is overlapping the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour. This is the 30-minute. All right, guys, be ready. I'm gonna get in here. Gotta get in here. Top load is gonna be below here. 405. TB1 is gonna be let's see, 70. That's gonna be 90, 19. TB2 is gonna be the family gap at 30. And then TB3 is gonna be 45. Okay. We're running 10 peps, guys. Let me know your entry. First, we got this 3-minute family gap here. So you're gonna take partial once you come up to 15, okay? Remember, you still have this 5-minute family gap that could be tested. 12. All right. Next one is gonna be up. Come up and fill this family gap here. That'll be nice. There. See? Have family gap here as well. That's why I'm gonna be very cautious with this, guys. Having a bigger stop loss. Because we are coming into some family gaps here on the way up, right? We're currently creating higher high, higher low. Now creating a higher high. All right. Here we go. Running 10 pips. Once you come up to the family gap, guys, I'm going to chill my stop loss above entry for risk-free trade. And if it comes down again, then I'm going to take the next buy in this 5-minute family gap. Okay? Because then this is your higher high, that's your higher low. All right. Here we go. Running 17 pips, guys. We take partial right here at 14.8, okay? 14.8. Okay, running 20 pips. All right, guys. Here, please take some partial. Please take some partial. Trail your stop loss, 20 pips. Risk free. If it rejects from the family gap now, you know. Another 20 pips. Risk free. Let it run. TB1 is going to be 19. Right up here in the next 5-minute family gap. Let's see. We can come up top here. 5-minute looking really strong. 15-minute looking really strong. Pushing here. Remember, there's a 3-minute family gap here. I would like price to come down into this 5-minute family gap, and then we could take a buy there with a tighter stop loss below here. But I cannot risk this, guys. There is a 5-minute EMA in the family gap. Here we go. Coming into the family gap now. Let's see how it reacts. Everybody risk free.
Let's go!
Okay, let's see here. So now your new stop loss is going to be 13. New stop loss at BE 13. 13. So if you reject now and come down, it is what it is. Then I'm waiting for a new entry at the 5-minute family gap. Okay? Almost there. Almost there. Okay, let's see. And let's see. I'm still in. Still in. And I'm out. All right. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. We got another 20 pips there. I really want this 5-minute fair value gap to be tested. If we can get that 5-minute fair value gap, that would be really, really nice. I would love that. Then we can make the big trade. Then we can make the big trade, guys. Then it's going to look like this. And that's going to target the daily fair value gap with stop loss below here. Right? That would be it. Created a higher high, higher low. You failed to create a higher high. Then you create a higher high here. You are testing DMAs. Can you please explain one more time why you switched from buy to sell? Sell from buy? Or buy to sell? I'm not switching anything, bro. I'm just taking small trades on what I see. We are waiting for this 30-minute fair value gap here, or we are waiting for the daily fair value gap up here. That's my bias, okay? That's my sells. All right, that's my big sells. But if we do not hit those levels, I'm not just gonna sit here and not give you any trades. You know what I mean? Because in order for us to come up here, we need to buy up there, correct? So I'm waiting for higher confirmation as this 5-minute fair value gap to be tapped to buy with stop loss below here. But when I buy here, of course, I can't just let it run, because as you can see, it taps the 1 EMA, it comes down again, blah, 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 taps into the fair value gap, correct? See this? It's too risky, guys. What I want to do is have a stop loss below here and then buy from this 5-minute fair value gap. You don't draw diagonal lines and such. We just hit one of mine and we're dropping below 1 minute EMA. No. The secret is to submit to the market. Don't stick to your bias. Am I wrong, Orbits? Submit to the market. Don't stick to your bias. Do you mean stick to the market? Like stick to your plan? That's correct. 100%. Submit to the market. I mean, we are, okay, this is gonna sound wrong, right, guys? We are slaves of the market. We are slaves of the market. The market is not our slave. It's not our bitch, okay? We can just like, we cannot just like, you know, get that like, get that booty, right? Cannot do that. We need to adjust to the market and take whatever we can get from the market. But if the market is fucking us, we need to have risk management in place. We need to have the correct mindset, and we need to follow our rules, follow our goals, and stick to our plan. And that I will agree with you, Angel. Exactly what I mean. Yes, exactly. So right now, am I bullish or bearish? I am bearish in terms of this on the 1 hour and 30 minutes. But I am bullish when it comes to the 4 hour here. And I'm bullish overall on the daily, but as my bias, not my daily bias, but my overall bias, I'm waiting for an Elliott wave coming down, sweeping all these lows. So until that happens, then I would like to buy up to sell down. If this 30-minute now is being tested here, and this is your previous level here, then a lot of people would get in for sells here, right? We're tapping into the 30-minute. You're seeing some correction, some confirmation to come lower low. But what I really would like to tap into first would be this 30-minute here. Because this 30-minute is at the support that now becomes resistance, right? So before it was support, we came up, we closed above, we tapped here, we flew up. Correct? So I'm not really looking to sell into this 30-minute family gap. This 30-minute family gap is created because there is a lot of orders here. There's a lot of accumulation here. That could be a new support after a sweep of the Asia low, of course. And then you will go all the way up here. But it could also just be like tapping the 50% and then going down. So in order for me to buy, I need to tap into this 5-minute value gap and getting a 3-minute engulfing candle to the upside. That's my buys. For my sells, I'm gonna see a 30-minute retest here, or I'm gonna see a correction from this 30-minute right now. So 50-minute looks like this right there. 5-minute looks like this. You tapped into the 50%. 3-minute looks like this. So you're currently creating a bull flag like this. This is diagonal lines if that's what you mean, bro. So it can go like this and then boom, right? It can fall over, which is fine. But in order for me to confirm this, I need to see that this 5-minute is going to be disrespected and close below. Or I need to see a 3-minute engulfing candle taking out this low, creating a family gap. Are you going to stream for a while? I'm going home. What car do you have? I do not have a car, my friend, because I live in Copenhagen, in Denmark. And I don't know, if you look Copenhagen up, you will see why we don't have cars. Sora, what up? With JP Morgan Chase expecting by January 26, 4,500 to 5,000. Do you think that it's just manipulation or it could be accurate? Sometimes when JP Morgan is saying something, it's like a rumor, right? And then it doesn't happen. You know, they were talking about 5,000 and 4,500, but guess what? We came up to 4,400 and then we rejected, came all the way down to 3,800. For me, guys, I'm looking for that Elliott wave. I'm gonna draw it again so you understand it. Okay? Wave 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Right? And then, boom. See that? Sweep. Right there. Taking everybody out. People thought we were going into all-time highs. Correct? Let's see it again. 1, 2. All right. Same thing on the daily. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's why my buyers is sells, guys. That's why my buyers are sells. And on top of that, you have a daily fair value gap right here. So what do you do with your winnings? I use my cash flow to invest into real estate, bro. I have different apartments, different houses that I invest into, and then I have my crypto. I invested into Bitcoin at 15K, and I will reinvest into Bitcoin at 60 to 40K. Are you going to be streaming tomorrow? Yes, I will. Tomorrow is Wednesday, right? I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for you guys. So, again, guys, let's take it again. If I want to sell, I'm waiting for a retest into the daily value gap, or I'm waiting for a retest into the 30-minute fair value gap or this 30-minute fair value gap. That's for sells. If I want to buy, I want to retest the 5-minute bullish fair value gap right here with a 3-minute engulfian candle to the upside. Okay, all right, you get it? There we go. We are in the 5-minute fair value gap now. So what are we looking for? A 3-minute or 5-minute engulfing candle.
Get shit on, brother.
Okay, so we're in the 5-minute fair value gap now. If you take it out and you just push down, it's fine. We can take sells when we close below here, but we don't have a higher high. But currently what you're looking at is this, right? 5-minute fair value gap being tested. Okay, there we go. Right, 5-minute fair value gap being tested here. Now go to the 3-minute. You get a 3-minute engulfing candle now, you can buy. You see what I mean? It's going to 409. Yes, here it went to 409. So now we're just looking for a 3-minute or 5-minute engulfing candle, then we can buy. And we can buy up to the 30-minute fair value gap. But if we close below, if we reject this, we come down, we break this now, then no buys. Simple as that. This is your line you were talking about, bro, earlier. I'm close to him. I'm in the Netherlands. Let's go. For copy trading, how much the profit split? You get 60.5%. I get 39.5%. In total, 100%. The reason why I get 39.5% is because I want to get some of the profit that I'm working for. So I'm basically just trading for you. You do absolutely zero effort. You only do make a deposit, and I trade your account. I don't trade your personal account. I trade my own account, but I'm copying everything, all my trades to your account. So with that connection between, you get 60.5%, and I get 39.5%. So if I make profit, I get 39.5%. If I don't get profit, I make $0. Okay, I'm gonna put it again, guys. If you are interested in the intensive, we're gonna have a 3-day intensive, but I will again remind you, it's gonna be very expensive because it's gonna be me sitting with 10 of you or 20 of you, depending on how much I can have time for. And then we're gonna take 3 days in a row. What are the winning rates on copy trading? For copy trading, I try to aim for 3 to 5% per week, if not per month. Some months is going to be 3 to 5%, but some weeks is going to be 3 to 5%, and then you can maybe get 10% as a month. But it depends. If you get this Elliott wave now, we are currently in sells on copy trading. You can see here, bro. Let me show you. So this guy here, he has 200. Let me show you. Oh. This guy here, he has $200. Oh shit. He has $200, and he's currently in 2 sells. Oh. See? So he's in sell from 47 and 48. Okay, guys, we swept the 5-minute fair value gap. So what are you creating now? You are creating a fair value gap, a 3-minute fair value gap, and a 5-minute fair value gap. Okay? All right. So the 15-minute got tapped. It got rejected. And now if you create this 3-minute engulfian, how do I give you my account to trade? You simply just create an account on Start Trader, and then I will connect my account to yours. If you want copy trading, then you can simply just reach out to my team. 2 seconds. Let me just check if they're available. Okay. For the incentive, guys, contact me. For the team, for copy trading, contact my team, okay?
Get shit on, brother.
Let me just... Give me a second, guys. Okay. Here. How do we contact you? Right here. This is for my team, okay? For the incentive, 3 days trading in a row where I teach you everything I know about the market. This is the one. Okay? So the first one is my team for copy trading VIP Academy. For the incentive, you can click on my link and reach out to me. Okay? So 5 minute 5 minute is currently bearish. 50 minute got retested into the family gap. You're creating a 3 minute or 5 minute family gap here. No engulfing candle yet because we didn't engulf the previous move. So I'm waiting for a retest here and then we can sell. Simple as that. So no more buying. You see how simple it is, guys. That's why we cannot take like 100 pips, 200 pips, 1000 pips from a buy here when you don't have the confirmation. You need to have tight stop loss, take 20 pips, 30 pips. What if you're a complete beginner? If you're a complete beginner, then the incentive will be perfect for you because I will teach you everything I know about the trading. Huge, I've been struggling to deposit. I've been telling your team for a week now. Okay, can you reach out to me, bro? Can you text me on Xauusd? Okay.
Get shit on, brother.
Okay. If 5 minute closes inside, do we consider buy? If 5 minute closes inside, you can consider buy, yes, because then you're coming back up above. Thank you so much for the follow. SMCP and 1CP and also Eric. Thank you so much for the follow. Nice to see you on live stream. I hope you're doing well. Guys, currently we have taken 5 trades. First trades, we got 20 pips. The second trade, we got 20 pips. In the third trade, we got 50 pips. And people were here, so they can tell you. And then on the fourth trade, if we would let it run, we would have won the trade, but we lost 10 pips because I closed early because I was waiting for a 30-minute family gap. I was holding a little bit back. And then trade 5, we got 20 pips. So I'm currently waiting for this 5-minute family gap to be respected. You see here, guys, you came down, you swept, and then you came up again. You still have the 5-minute family gap. Is this going to be an inverse family gap or this is going to be a actual family gap? Will you take this trade? Why is the sell graphic? Sorry, it's because we were looking for a sell when it broke the low, but we were not in any trades.
Get shit on, brother.
Okay, guys? So, we closed above on the 3-minute. So what are we waiting for now? You're waiting for a 3-minute or 5-minute engulfing candle. Thank you for the follow. Nice to see you live stream. You're in the family gap. I have to put this because I think people get confused. Waiting for a confirmation. We are not in a trade, guys. We're not in a trade. Can I open a sell order to sell long 5 hour? I'm not gonna sell here, bro. If I'm gonna sell in the 30-minute family gap. To the upside. Burton, thank you so much for the follow. You follow me with 2 accounts? What? Thank you so much. I can play it again.
Get shit on, brother.
Go. Guys, if you want the incentive, free day. If you want the free day incentive, reach out to me. Okay? Sorry? No. Bro, you can sell if you want to. I'm just saying I'm not gonna sell before the 30-minute family gap. This is for the incentive. If you want VIP, if you want Academy, or if you want anything else, copy trading, then you reach out to my team here. Okay? You can also reach out to me about the copy trading, because I think my team is occupied right now. Currently, they are in Asia. They are right now in Asia. Here. Start waiting for a 5-minute closure, bullish closure. See, again, we're kinda rejecting a little bit here, guys. Okay. Are we ready? When this 5 closes, you officially have your 5-minute family gap. You came down, you didn't break the low, you respected, you came up again, and you tried to make a sell from
Get
here.
shit on, brother.
But we did not create any 3-minute engulfing candles to the downside, so there was no sell. And now currently this is becoming a inverse family gap. So it became a family gap, then an inverse family gap, and now a family gap again. Thank you for the follow. Nice your live stream. We're doing well. Okay, guys, 5 minutes just closed here. There you go. Here is your family gap. Once you tap into this family gap, then we can wait for a 3-minute or a 5-minute engulfing candle, and then we can take the buy. Okay? If you don't come back into this, then we can take a buy once we take out the high. Okay? If we take out this buy, that means our family gap, our stop loss is going to be below here. But if we come back in here, then our stop loss could be below here. I prefer this one. Because you already mitigate the 5-minute family gap, and then you create an engulfing candle, so you're more safe. But if it takes out the high, then of course, probably gonna come up to the 30-minute. Still waiting for confirmation. And guys, I'm gonna reach out to all of you who is sending me. Thank you, bro. Hydrate. Oh yeah, I should drink something. Okay, guys. All right, we did not touch the 5-minute family gap, but what you are doing right now is you're creating a 3-minute engulfing candle. Okay, if you engulf the high here, close above, you can buy with stop loss below here. Okay, if you close above here, But you have to close bullish and mitigate this high. Okay? You did not close bullish and mitigate the high. So I cannot buy. I'm sorry. But you did create a fair value gap. You did create a fair value gap. So I can buy based off this high. But don't risk too much. This is not your A plus setup. Your A plus setup is in this 5-minute fair value gap, rejecting with a 3-minute or 5-minute engulfing candle. This is more like a B tier setup because you're buying based off double bottom. You're creating that low. You broke out of structure, and you're pushing up towards the 30-minute, right? I'm in at 4:11. I got a large engulfing candle in the 5-minute fair value gap after got retested. Where? You haven't retested, bro. This is not a fair value gap yet because you haven't closed this candle here. If this closes bullish on the 5, this is going to be a fair value gap right here. Oh, you mean from this one, from this 3-minute? Ah, you mean okay. But you didn't engulf though. This one closed above, it didn't close below. You have to start here and then engulf the entire move. Okay, guys, you ready? Once this 5 closes bullish, that means a retest into the fair value gap will be an instant buy. We're not waiting for another 3-minute or 5-minute engulfing. We're simply just taking the trade based off the 5-minute fair value gap because you are respecting the lows. You are pushing up. You are creating bullish structure. Okay. So once this 5 closes bullish, this would be a potential buy. But if you're too far away, then it is what it is. I gave you 5 trades. There's no big trades today because we didn't get any big moves. I know we got this one, but I was not in sell bias here. So, and we didn't tap the fair value gap. A little bit slow today, but you should be in massive profit. People still in massive profit? Everybody good with that? So this will be a confirmation, guys. How long you staying live for? I'm staying for another 30 minutes, I think. Another 30 minutes. All right, guys, we close bullish here, leaving a fair value gap. So now once you mitigate any of this, bottom wick, flip up, boom, you can buy. Okay, whether it's going to be this 3-minute or this 5-minute, it doesn't matter. Stop loss below the low, and then you can buy. I just needed to touch again. That's all I need. With the RR, yes sir. So what I'm expecting now, guys, is that we are building bullish structure up towards the 30-minute bearish fair value gap or the daily fair value gap. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Okay, you are tapping into the 3-minute fair value gap. You're tapping into the 3-minute fair value gap. That means if you flip now, you can buy. You don't need to wait for this 5-minute. If you flip now, you can buy. I prefer this. Okay, guys, we are moving into the 3 minute. Remember, if we flip, we can buy, but we would prefer to come down into the 5 minute family gap. We would prefer this 5 minute family gap. Okay? All right. There we go. We tapped into the 3 minute family gap. Still waiting. Still waiting. Here we go. You ready? Stop loss gonna be below here. And you're gonna target the 30-minute family gap. Alright? Come on. We haven't tapped it yet. We haven't tapped it yet. So close. We're just above it, guys. If we don't tap it, that's okay. Then I'm gonna buy on the flip. All right, filled there. I'll wait for this bullish candle to close. Yeah, did not tap the 5 minute. It tapped the 3 minute. So I'm gonna buy when this candle closes. Stop loss is gonna be below. Wait for this candle to close, and then you can buy. All right, guys, we're gonna buy. We're gonna buy. Stop loss below here. This is your big trade. This is your big trade. At least 100 pips. Okay? All right. We're running. This is your big trade, guys. This is your big trade. Tapped into the 3 minute family gap. Tapped in. Didn't tap the 5 minute family gap, but I was very, very close. Very, very close. See? This is gonna be your TP2. It's gonna be 4,137. And TP3 is gonna be the daily family gap at 4,160. Okay. We're targeting the 30-minute family gap. But first, of course, we're targeting this high at 23. Why we have. Okay. So big stop loss, big TP. All right. Big PB. All right, guys. I hope you're in. Putting it here. If you want to monitor my trade, bro, you can get in for copy trading. Then you can see. Because my broker is not on TradingView, sadly. My broker is not on TradingView. See. Oh. Let's make a big trade. Hopefully, hopefully. Hopefully, my friend. 15.5 is my entry. It's fine. No, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If we test into the 5 minute family gap, it is what it is. You get a better entry. I will take a second layer, guys, in the 5 minute family gap. Okay. Hopefully we can come up to this 30-minute fair value gap and then sell. Let's see. We got hourly closure in 7 minutes. It's gonna be the last trade, guys. We cannot. I don't think we can make the sell from the 30-minute fair value gap. Price is not moving fast enough. Can we layer in? Yes. If you touch into the 5-minute fair value gap, you can take a second layer. And guys, I'm gonna reply to all the people with copy trading and incentive that has texted me after the stream. Okay. So of course, our first target is going to be 123. Here's your 5-minute fair value gap. So once you test that, then you can add a second layer. But it's going to go slow now, guys, because it's 5 p.m. So remember to take some profit and also trail your stop loss while it's going up. Okay. Pump it.
Let's go!
Here. Okay, we got 5 more minutes until hourly closure. Whoop whoop. Okay, guys, are we about to fly? And remember, once we come up to 20, we need to make sure that we take some partial and we trail our stop loss, because 20 could be a retest for 10, right? But I would like to see price just skyrocket up to 26. But yeah, at least 100 pips. At least 100 pips. That's what I'm targeting. Yeah. Comes the 5-minute fair value gap. Four trades daily, you're outsmarting your previous record. Yeah, let's see, bro. I'm also afraid that this can, you know, I'm not afraid, but I'm also like worried that, you know, it could flip over because we are bearish, right? We are bearish. We are waiting for that 4-hour candle here at 7 p.m. And now it's like doing this kind of thing, you know? You know what I mean? Like the hourly has not closed yet. This could still flip, right? If it enters 5-minute fair value gap, we enter trade again. Then you can take a second layer, yeah. This is your 5-minute fair value gap right there. Happening now. There it is. Okay, guys, we can enter a second layer here. That means you have 2 trades now. Okay? You have 2 trades. You have 1 trade here. And then you have a second trade here. Okay? If you don't have 2 trades, it's okay. You can keep 1. But if you were fast, you entered into the 5-minute fair value gap. Right? So now this 5-minute fair value gap has been mitigated. I'm gonna drag it over here as a support. But yeah, I would like to see, I would really like to see Thomas or Bingo or Sam, like so difficult, that we touch the 30-minute family gap for more cells. If it goes again low, should we re-entry? No, you have tapped the 5-minute family gap. There's nothing more we can re-entry from. Unless you want to entry from a bottom wick or the remaining of the 5-minute family gap, or what like... Oh, you mean the hourly maybe? You mean the hourly, that maybe it's gonna come down on the hourly or what? Everything is filled now on the lower time frame here. So if the hourly closes and it goes a little bit down because you want to touch the 50% or something like that, yeah, you could enter again, but I wouldn't risk it, because remember, we are bearish on the 4 hour, and in 1 hour we're gonna close on 1 hour, right? I expect this to go up. I do expect it to go up to the 30-minute family gap, 100%. But at the same time, it's extremely bearish, right? So the first obstacle we have is this one. It's a 5-minute family gap right there. I would really like it to just go straight up to 20. But this time our stop loss is a little bit lower, which makes it a little bit easier for us to trail our stop loss. So guys, if you're in here at 12 or 11 or something like that, yes, then you can trail your stop loss once we come up to the 5-minute family gap. Lower price for 30-minute family gap? Can't see anything there. Wait. On the 15, there's nothing. On the 30, there's nothing. No. It's just bullish. There is really nothing I can do on the lower time frame. The 1 hour is the only thing we can look at right now for more buys. And that would be the 50% of the hourly. If the hourly closes here, then 50% could be a re-entry, right? 50% could be a re-entry. You see this? 50% of the hourly, that would be 9. That could be a potential re-entry. Okay, so the hourly just closed bullish here. This is your family gap, that's your 50%. There we go. Go into the 30, go into the 15. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. Okay. Okay, guys. So you have your first entry here. Sorry, you have the first entry here at 15, right? And you have the second one in the 5-minute family gap. Price comes a little bit down now. It's because it's creating a bottom wick on the hourly. And we still have 1 hour until the 4 hour closure. Okay. So let's see. Sideways equals bullish. Yeah, most of the time it is. It's sideways and it's bullish. It's most of the time it's bullish, yeah. Put it a little bit tighter here so you can see it, guys. Okay, so that's your 2 entries. All right. I'm not going to take any more trades, guys. We cannot make the sell on the 30-minute. But I will tell you, once we come up there, you can take a potential sell there, okay? Okay, guys, are you in the buys? Did you layer? I'm not gonna enter a third trade of all. If you want to add a third trade, you can, but for me it's too risky because the 4 hour is bearish. You update layer, nice, nice. So let's see. Let's see. Entered at 15.6 and again at 13.4. Nice. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, it's going sideways right now. Not a lot of momentum. I'm gonna stay with you guys for, I think, 30 minutes more. But if we don't have some movement, then, you know, the 4 hours gonna close, and the 4 hours gonna close bearish, and then it will be too risky to be in the trade if we are not in profit, right? So then I have to close it. So, because I'm not committing to buys when we are in a, like, when we are bearish, when we we respected the daily fair value gap, like. But I do believe that there's a good momentum up to the 30-minute fair value gap for buys into sells. And even the daily fair value gap. And of course, if we move now, guys, if we move, we move and we're just in there, you know, you can trail your stop loss and you can target the daily fair value gap. Because the daily fair value gap haven't been mitigated yet. Still confident it's going to go up? Yeah, I'm still confident it's going to go up. But I'm not confident about it if it closes on the 4 hour bearish. Here. The tap made a 1 minute bullish engulfing. Nice. Yeah, I'm just looking at the 5 minute right now because there is no fair value gap, so anything we can do. I'm just looking at the 5. And the 5 does look very bullish. But we also know that this is a bull flag and at any point it can flip down, right? That's why we are cautious, and that's why we're only targeting the 30-minute fair value gap. I just want 100 pips. That's all I want. If we can get 100 pips, then I'm happy.
Me gusta cuando bailas así, teniéndote tan cerca de mí. Ama, que la vida es corta y no perdona. Baila, que el tiempo es tiempo y no retorna.
There we go. Okay. I believe it'll push up, and it will. Yeah, it looks like you're accumulating, you know? Looks like you're accumulating. And it looks like a sideways bull flag, which means it makes sense to come up to the 30-minute and then boom, fall down, or go up to the daily fair value gap, and you're just making more people sell, you know? High top wicks too. Yep. Okay, guys, we're moving here. Almost at BE. Let's go.
Get shit on, brother.
Hey, Xbox Teslava, thank you so much for the follow. Nice you on live stream. Hope you're doing well. Okay, guys, we are now above our first entry here. Please, if you have a second entry, close this one at BE and then keep your layer here. Keep this layer here, okay? It's a better entry. If you are in the second trade here, either hold it or close it at BE. I close mine here at BE because I like this entry much better. I like the 13, the 12 much better. Okay. Yeah, Xbox. I am also thinking it's gonna go down. I'm also thinking it's gonna go down, but I need to see the 30-minute fair value gap being tapped first. Okay. Noma, yeah. Alright, guys, and remember, there's a 5-minute fair value gap here that haven't been mitigated yet. once we tap into it, I want you to trail your stop loss above entry for risk trade. I got first entry at 15. Should I close or don't have a second one? You should have closed at BE when we were 15.8. Now you have to wait until you take out this high to close it at BE. You have this one, right? This is your second trade. Yeah, now you're above. You're above, right? You're above on the second trade. You can close that at BE. The second trade. Oh, sorry, not the second trade. The first trade. The first trade. It was the first one. Yeah. You got it all? You got your better layer here. It's not above. Okay. Then wait for the 5-minute family gap, guys. Then you can do it. I don't have... Okay. Spread. Alright. Spread. I don't have the second trade. Oh, okay. I thought you bought at 13. Didn't you text me earlier you bought at 13? 15 is a pretty strong resistance based off from the 1 hour time frame. Because you got a bearish family gap on the hourly here. Yep. Right there. Okay. But I'm more interested in this 1 hour family gap than I am in this, to be honest. And what do we often wait for when we have like when we have a closure below here? We're waiting for a retest, right? And if the retest was just here, then it would be easy for people to just sell here, right? The obvious choice would be to come up here in this hourly family gap between 26 and 33. Or maybe that sweep at that 30-minute we talked about here, right? Tap into 34 maybe, right? That will make sense. Because otherwise you can just sell here and then people will just make money, you know? You need to sweep some people. Okay. 5-minute just closed bullish. Because it hit BE instantly. Turn. We have a better layer here. So I prefer this layer rather than this layer. Because this layer is very close to the 1 hour family gap. So when we jumped in here in the 5-minute family gap, then I'm letting this one go and run. This one I would like to let run again. But it came up above BE and then it, you know, it came down and touched again. It did. It came up here. And then I moved stop loss above BE. And then boom, it came down and tapped it again, right? Okay, guys, we're in the hourly family gap now here. We're moving 10 pips on your first trade. On your second trade, we are moving 30 pips. Okay? We're above now on the 5. 15 looks really strong. Got a 3-minute family gap here. We can even delete this family gap now. Got a 3-minute bullish family gap right here. Currently making a 5-minute family gap there as well. It's getting close to the 4 hour. Getting close to the 4 hour. Okay, there you go. Running 20 pips from the first trade. Second trade, you're running 40 pips. Should fly anytime now. Hopefully. And camera again. Oh, my camera. God damn it. right, guys, we are running. I forgot I was watching the futures price on my chart and got confused. We are watching the Forex. Okay, guys, we are running 50 pips. Guys, there we go. Please trail your stop loss to above entry for a risk-free trade. Got 50 pips. Take some partial here. Partial taken. Boom. There you go. And that's another 50 pips. Boom. If it flies now up to the 30-minute fair value gap, you are in the buy. And I don't think it's going to come down here because it's really, really nice. If you're in here, Vol, then probably you can't do risk-free trade yet because you haven't tapped into the 5-minute or 3-minute fair value gap here. But you can take some partial here. But I think, guys, if you're in here, please trail your stop loss because we are getting close to the 4 hour. And you have a wedge here. And you're in the 1 hour fair value gap. It could be ugly. It's time to retire the camera. It's just better. Retire the camera, bro. Do you see how good the camera is? Look at the qual, man. Look at the quality. Look at the quality, bro. Look at this. That's good quality. It's a battery issue. I'm using a Dobber battery. A Dobber battery. Okay, guys, please, if you are in here at 15, I know it's sad, but you have to trail stop loss above. This one is risk-free. This one has to be risk-free just because the 4 hour. Okay, so for people who are in here 15 who didn't take a second layer, when we talked about it here in the 5-minute fair value gap, you have your BE here, okay? Took some profit and put the stop loss on BE. Perfect, perfect. Because remember, you are in a 1 hour bearish fair value gap, okay? At the same time, you are in a bull flag that can do this at any moment, and at the same time the 4 hour is bearish and it also kinda rejected from the daily fair value gap, okay? So we're still in both trades. If price comes down now it takes here, then we are out of this trade here. But then you have another 5-minute fair value gap here. Make me 50k DKK and I'll take my car down from Stockholm to drink Gammeldansk with you. Maybe you should join if you want 50k. If you want to make 50k, not fast, but like, you know, relatively fast, then you should probably join copy trading. We also have incentive right now, bro, where you can learn how to trade. That's something you need. B hit sadly. Yes. Yeah. This one hit B, guys, but we're still in here. We're still in here. Remember, if you react here from the 1 hour, that's your 1 hour fair value gap being tapped. Okay? If you're still in here, guys, please, you're risk-free. And also make sure that you have your stop loss above BE. You took 50 partial, okay? If you reject here, that's the hourly fair value gap. What did you recommend for the budget for copy trading? For copy trading, $500 is minimum. $500 is minimum, especially in these times with Donald Trump. Because you can see like so many institutions and market makers like making it really difficult to trade, and then suddenly Trump comes out and say like, I love crypto or something, and then you see like gold like fly, or he says like, you know what, we're gonna do terrorists, and then you see gold fly, or you see it go down, and like it's just all over the place, bro. Okay, guys, we're still in. Let's see if we're gonna hit B. We tapped 13.7. I'm still in. Still in. I'm gonna trail my stop loss to 13.3. 13.3. This is your new 5-minute fair value gap. And when you withdraw once in a while, the partial goes automatically to you. No. I get 39.5%. You get 60.5%. I don't withdraw. It happens automatically. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys, we are bearish. We are bearish, and good thing we are completely out here. I gave you 6 trades today. And unfortunately, we could not come up to the 30-minute fair value gap. You are rejecting from the hourly fair value gap. So we're coming further down. So your next buy, if you want to take a buy, would be either in this 4-hour fair value gap here or this 4-hour fair value gap here. I'm not going to be live if it happens, when it happens, or unless it's going to be tomorrow, of course. We can also be consolidating now, and that's going to be it for today. But yeah, these are your next buys. For sells, you want to sell from the daily fair value gap, right? I'm not going to sell this at this time, very, very late. If we come up and hit the daily fair value gap, we're going to sell from there. Okay? So thank you so much, guys.
Let's go!
Reach out to me. Reach out to me for the incentive. Reach out to me for the incentive, and reach out to my team for copy trading or for VIP or Academy, okay? Right here. GG. Hope you're doing well. All right, see you guys. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye.
Get shit on,
What
brother.
time you live tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to be live. Tomorrow I'm going to be live. Same time. Same time, bro. Either a little bit before...